And let's hope for the best. Okay. Should be starting up soon, or at least saving. View your channel. Oh no. I better not be getting sick again. Hello. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing great. I am still doing all of this. Okay, so that decoration is blocking the reef, so I gotta move it. Or wreath. So I gotta move that. And yeah, happy Thursday. Hope you had a better day than I did. I'm gonna put the rules in the chat right now because I'm not having a good day, and I don't want to deal with anybody's BS. All right, we got channel rules in there. Shut up about all the messages that I don't want to talk about. And we're gonna get this going. Hello, the Unemi. Hope you're doing well. All right, those are Christmas lights in the background. Those are. And probably need to lower this down a scotch. You got a Christmas tree there. I didn't feel like having a Christmas tree there because I still have a box of stuff there I want to go through. I got to get stuff for some light painting tonight. Last night we painted a Christmas grot, which came out great and it was a fun little project. And tonight I have no idea what we're going to paint up. I mean, we do have some Christmas orcs we could paint up. Or I don't know. I need to de-stress. I did not have a great day. I got a bunch of stuff done at least, but yeah. So we're gonna paint some miniatures. We're gonna have some chit chat most likely. We're probably gonna offend a few people. We'll probably get offended by a few people. And yeah, happy Thursday. I hope you're doing great. I also just realized I need to work on some stuff while I'm here, so that's great. How are you guys doing tonight? And if it's a depressing conversation, I don't want to hear about it, but hopefully you're doing okay. All right, let me go back and clean up more of this stuff. Give me a second. Delete these. Yes, delete. Oh, cancel. Delete, delete. Sorry, I'm adjusting something real quick. Forever. All right, cool. Hey, we got some people in chat. Hi. The Unami, sorry to hear you had a bad day. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. Thank you so much. Donatab1. Super good. Good. I'm happy you had a great day. David McLeod. Hi, I'm new. Welcome, David. Vincenti, I don't know how to say that. Hello, gang. Hello, all new people. How old are you, my guy? I'm old enough to be legal. I'm old enough for most of the fun things, but too old to make it on TikTok. I'm old enough where I was able to buy ringtones, but not old enough where I was able to get affordable housing and a proper chance at a successful life. And then I've been doing some light decorations around the apartment, and I just found this ornament from way back when. Way back when. I think the year was on this. Okay, the year is not on this. All right. Oh, this is glass. I don't know if I want to bring this out. No wonder I always had it put away. So this I got from a sensational date. Oh my God, I don't even know when. Let's say I got this from a really nice date. Let's say 2009. Yeah, 2008, 2009. I got this ornament from the Radio City Music Hall Christmas spectacular show way back when. This young woman I was dating a while back decided to treat me to this fancy schmancy date, and oh my God, I had such an amazing time. One of the best nights of my life. And at the end of the date, she also got me this ornament. And every year I'm like, oh my God, I should pull out this ornament. Oh my God, every year I should pull out this ornament. And I look at it and I'm like, ooh, and I pull it out, and then it's just like, oh crap, it's glass. And glass is so hard to keep in this apartment. It's ridiculously hard to keep. George Foreman, 1919. He's lying, chat. Girl's thinking I'm a date. Okay. Let's see. And I want to put this ornament up. I want to love it and have it someplace. But I have two cats who will try to kill this, and I have ridiculously bad luck. I want to love this ornament. I want to put it up. But you know what? For another year, I'm just going to give up and put it back in the box. So this thing is almost 20 years old. Hopefully by the time it's 20, I could actually, you know, put it up. Hopefully I have a nice space that's safe to actually enjoy this ornament. Oh my God. All right, so I banned 2 idiots in chat already, or 3. Choppy, not in this chat. Yo, bro, I was here the other night. Hello. So I was almost 20 years old. It's crazy to think the relationships we've had and the times in between them. Like, wow. All right. So I was going to hang that ornament in the background now, but I'm not, because I don't want it getting destroyed. I am going to adjust one of the ornaments because it's blocking the wreath. Give me a second. And hey, introduce yourselves. Where are you guys from? I'm going to paint some minis. I might try to do a solo game. And we're just going to enjoy the night. Hopefully without any drama. I will ban people. I don't mind banning people. I actually enjoy banning people. So please don't make me ban you. All right. Huzzah! See, now it's just kind of, where do I put you? Ah, where do I put you? Try not to electrocute myself. All right, good enough, good enough. Ah, who got banned? Some idiots. Just some people who don't deserve to be mentioned. Plenty more people will get banned as the night goes on. If you troll, you get banned. If you spam, if you get banned. If you put unnecessary comments in chat, you get banned. If I just don't like your username, you get banned. All right, so what are we gonna paint tonight? I'm not actually sure. Yesterday we did like a Christmas / 40K grot that I really enjoyed. Let me pull them out. We stayed up stupidly late last night painting this little guy. And actually, there we go. Painted this guy. Let's put some light on in this place, huh? Chris, I am doing meh. I am doing meh, my friend. So I didn't really tell you guys, but there was like this one job I was super duper excited about. And I don't want to get excited about like jobs I interview for, because like anytime you apply for a job in a city, you go, you do your very best, and then you never think about it again. Because like 90% of the jobs that you apply for in New York City won't even respond to let you know you didn't get it. And this job would have been perfect. They paid a lot of money for part-time work. So for doing part-time work with them, I would have made about 98% of what I need to survive. Granted, I wouldn't be able to save up. I wouldn't be able to really hit my debt, but I'd be able to at least get by. And it was a really great organization. It was a church on the uptown. And it would have allowed me to have free time to do like personal growth with Coursera, more Nardio stuff, record content, and maybe grow with the organization, which it looks like they do allow. And I really, oh man, I was so excited about that job. The interview went really well, I thought. But the minute I left, I'm like, Bernardo, kill that hope. Kill the hope. Don't have hope. Die, hope, die. Because I swear, like, I have never gotten a job from a great interview. I have had dozens of amazing interviews and like follow-up interviews, and I've actually had some jobs where I went back like 5 or 6 times because they keep bringing you back to talk to more people and meet the staff and then like learn some duties and all this other stuff. And dude, I never get those jobs. The only jobs I've gotten so far in my life, the interviews were just like either uneventful or bad. Like the person I was interviewing with was an asshole, or like they just were, it just felt wrong. Boom, I got those jobs. But every great interview never happens. So like when this church interview happened, I was like, oh, it went so well. But then I'm like, oh, it went too well. Fuck. So they were supposed to get back to me last week, and I sent like a follow-up email, hey, just seeing what's going on politely. And today I got the, well, you were one of our final 4 candidates, but we decided to go with another person. Oh, guys, had I gotten that job, I'd be so happy tonight. I would have been so fucking happy tonight. Like, it would have fixed 99% of the problems in my life. Granted, a job that was like paid even better would have been better. But you know, something. So I'm a little down tonight, and I need you guys to not be weirdos in chat, and let's all have a great time, miniaturing, chit-chatting, fucking around, enjoying the night together. But I'm still trying. All right, who got banned? Some idiots. You paint 40K? Oh, yes, I do. I paint a lot of 40K. How are you doing? Better than last night. That's wild. You feeling better? Oh, yeah, last night I was not feeling good, chat. I was not feeling good. But I'm better than I was last night. All right, happy... Oh, my God. You know what? I'm not going to say the K word, Bengals fan. I'm just not. Time to move. New York is outrageous. Dude, if I could afford to move, I would. I don't have the money. That's what happens when you have a trash background check criminal record. Dude, I have no criminal record. I have 2 college degrees. I have years of experience. I have a pretty solid background. It's not a trash background check. But if you want to assume I have a criminal degree, enjoy it. I want you to now look at me and think about the very worst thing you think I was arrested for. And embrace it. Can you please stop speaking with, I have no idea what you're on about. Petty theft. No, never got arrested for petty theft. And that's actually not something that I don't think petty theft messes with your record. Where's the turkey? I don't know if I'm getting a turkey. Like, I might get like a turkey breast. I don't know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. What are we painting tonight? I don't know. We're just chit-chatting right now. You're like, shut up and paint. I don't care about you. Oh my God. All right. So let's figure out what we're painting tonight. All right, friends? Let's figure out what we are painting. Are you young Adam Sandler? Oh my God, I've never heard that for like 2 minutes. You look feminine. What kind of mannish women are you around? Like, feminine? How ugly is your mother? Like, seriously, how ugly is your mother that you think I look feminine? Did she have one of those full-on Greek mustaches? Like the grandma mustache from like a very, hi, do not eat the lights. Do not eat the lights, fucker. Okay, so Plateau Block has the ugliest, manliest mother possible. She has more back hair than his grandfather. That I look feminine. Oh my God. Rocky, don't eat the decorations. Please, fucking God, don't eat the decorations, buddy. I forgot why I didn't have those little string lights here, because now he's looking at them. He's staring at them. Fuck me. I gotta move these lights. I'm sorry. It is not too early for Christmas decorations. It is not. Christmas decorations are awesome and they cheer me up. Oh, you can't see Rocky here. Sorry. So this is Rocky, and now he is looking to become a little bit of a problem. Look, he's staring at the lights. This is Rocky, and he's going to be a bit of a pain. You want to kill the lights? You're not going to kill the lights. You're not. I'm going to take the lights down. Shit. No, Rocky. Everyone get a cats. They're amazing, except when they're trying to kill themselves on your property or break your property repeatedly. Gotta get these out of your way. Do not try to eat the fucking lights. I think he and his sister were doing this last year and the year before, so I had to really hide the lights. And it's been a while, so I forgot. Yeah, look at him. He's trying to. He's like, oh man, you better not jump at this shit, man. Be a good boy. Don't eat the lights. If you die, I'm in trouble. All right, where are we at? Yum lights. God, no. Unless you live in storage. What the fuck are you on about? Captain Farron, I hung my Christmas tree upside down. I want to do that. I actually want to do that. I know you guys are making fun of me or making stupid jokes, but I'm not. I have a stupidly tiny apartment. Like, you cannot fathom how small my apartment is. So one of these years, I'm actually going to do an upside down hanging tree just so I can have a tree and have it out of the way. The dream. And then, I think a little while ago, I actually went someplace, some fancy schmancy shopping store. And they had a really nicely decorated tree hanging down from the ceiling. And it was glorious. So that is actually a dream of mine. Want to hear a joke? Actually, no, I don't. No one has ever said a joke in chat that's been good, and you are probably yet another failure in that line. Is he a ragdoll? No, he's a Siberian. He's the naked cowboy, y'all. Wild lol, keep shining on. Hanging a Christmas tree upside down brings good luck in the home. I've never heard that, but you know what? It seems like a fun tradition to do. You gonna hang out here, buddy? Rocky wants to play more. He wants to play a lot more. All right, so let's go through the pile of potential and see what we can pay. Oh, you're gonna hang out there. All right, cool. I like you there. Let's move the camera a little bit to get Rocky in shot. My glorious cat. All right, so we got a few minis just in this one. All right, so we have another Bones miniature here. Carrick Cyborg Assassin. So this is kind of like a, yeah, it's a cyborg-looking assassin dude. Kind of reminds me of an Imperial Assassin. We've got some Mechanicus parts. I know I have a bunch of miniatures that are primed, that are ready to paint. Oh, this is interesting. So these guys, and this guy and this guy, these both come from, oh my God, there's like a Spaniard board game company whose name escapes me. And they do like war games, skirmish games, and board games. And these guys are from one of their board games. So maybe I'll do one of these guys tonight. I'm also cool with doing the Reaper miniatures because they're pretty fun one-off projects. I've been doing those recently and I really like it. And then I have a whole bunch of like based miniatures from various other small projects. Like base painted, I mean. Oh shit. All right, what do we got here? It's a good joke. I trust no one. Is that an EBT house? I wish. EBT house, the freaking rent would be like nearly free. Oh my God, I wish this was Section 8. I would have so many, oh my God. If this was Section 8 housing, I'd be fine with just a part-time job. Like I wouldn't have to be struggling so hard. Oh, I wish I could turn this into Section 8. Although you turn this into Section 8, you get the Section 8 neighbors, and you know, as a guy raised in Section 8, I don't know if I want that here. He's definitely locked onto those oh yeah he is. Oh yeah he is. Rocky, no. Hi. Do you want to eat? Is it the cat ears? Do you want? I think Rocky wants to wear the cat ears. Rocky, you're a cat. Oh, I love you, little buddy. All right, so there's a cat ears here, and then we have the Christmas ears. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? He's like, Dad, take the shit off. You should totally have pets to like abuse with costumes. You always have to. Super need name said racist. You know what? If you think I'm racist, go fuck yourself. This lady is yapping a lot. That's all women do. Am I right? And then he called me racist. All right, we're just banning this idiot. I am not tolerating idiots in chat tonight. So hey. Also, Elvis Knight, thanks for letting me know he was locked onto those because I would have missed that. I have over 500,000 Christmas lights and more for this year. Cool. Do you play board miniature games in larger groups though? Not really, no. The games that I play, I have to join some like board game groups to find a community, but I do play Warhammer games, but the local Warhammer store in Manhattan doesn't allow me to play the games that I like to play in the Warhammer store. So I play official Warhammer games, but the ones from Barnes & Noble and Target, and they do not allow those in stores. At least I wasn't even allowed to paint the miniatures in the Warhammer store. And those are official fucking Warhammer miniatures. I got a curse for that one, because how crazy is that? Like, I buy the miniatures to play in this game in his store, but I cannot play the game or paint the miniatures for that game in his store. I mean, maybe he just doesn't like me. I'm assuming so. But like, but I would totally love, totally love to play like Blitz Bowl in the Warhammer store and like expand the local community, because that would be so much fun. I don't know. And then I don't know. From my understanding, I asked around about, because I'm curious about getting into like what is it called? I asked a few people who play Kill Team there about the community, and it's not very welcoming. So, you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe they just don't like me. They see me like, look at that Mexican. No, I do not want that Puerto Rican, Guatemalan, whatever the hell that guy is in our community. or like some guy with an ugly mother thinks that feminine woman. I don't know. I want to go back. Which idiot said that again? We got to keep going back and making fun of them. Plateau block with the ugly mother. Crazy that this is not allowed. I don't know. I read the books but haven't gotten into Warhammer miniatures. I've read a few books and none of them were very good. I pretty much spent a bunch of time on YouTube watching like lore videos, and then on the various wiki sites reading through the lore, and then the books that I've read were so disappointing. I'm like, all right, let's figure out what the hell we're painting. Hey, there's also a cowboy. I've had these cowboys for a while. What else do we have? We have cowboys, we have random. You know, I'm kind of thinking about painting a cowboy up tonight. I've had these guys base painted for ages, and I've never actually done it. Oh, there's also this nice Minotaur. This Minotaur looks freaking sweet. All right. This is not how any adult should keep their miniatures. I am ashamed of myself. There's sexy guts. I don't know. We're gonna paint a cowboy. Screw it. Screw it. Put all this other stuff back. We will paint the cowboy. And maybe after that, we'll do like a Minotaur. Oh, we're doing another cowboy. I have a few here. If you guys want to see me paint 40K, that can come later on. But for now, I'm trying I want to do like small little painting projects throughout the streams. Something I could start and finish. I love it when he hangs out. Oh, shit. And I broke one. Oh, great. Great. Fuck it. It's just plastic. It's just resin. It's just plastic. It's just a toy. Okay. So we have two cowboys here. One with a revolver in hand and a mask on. I don't know if you could see this. So we have this cowboy. The nice thing about him is he doesn't show much of a face, so I don't have to worry about the face because I don't really suck at faces. And then there's this cowboy about to reach for his gun as if he's drawing. Or warning somebody like, I'll fucking shoot you. So, yeah. I think we're going to do the guy with the revolver. All right, let me catch up on chat. Hopefully you guys are doing great. And if you want to do me a huge favor, throw a like on the live stream. The more people like the live stream, the more YouTube pushes the live stream, so it helps me out a ton. And let's check here. We got 20 thumbs up so far. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. And we also have 19 people watching. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping me company tonight. Once again, I am not having a great day, and really the company does help. All right, so I have everything I need except the water to clean the brush. So I gotta go grab that real quick. I might end the stream early tonight because I want to start working on learning some solo games. And I think tonight I'm gonna try to learn how to play this game. This is Skytier Horde. It's a solo version as well. It's either 1 to 2 player, and this is kind of, I think, based off like a MOBA like board game I've always been curious about. But this one is you can play solo, and apparently the solo campaign's really good. And apparently like 30 some odd minute playtime with the solo mode, which is great. So the plan is, after I'm done playing with you guys tonight, I'm going to stay up late all by myself here with my cats and play a game all by myself. I was thinking about live streaming me like doing this, but I'm like, that'll probably be boring for you guys to watch. So this has several expansions. I didn't get the expansions, so I don't know if I'm gonna like the. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like the game, but yeah, play Arc Raiders, bro. It's so good. Does it have a solo mode? Huh? I have nobody to play with. Let me look up Arc Raiders. Oh, that's a video game. I mean, I think wasn't this being chatted about a lot? Yeah, this is like a new game all the kids are talking about. Here's the thing. I have tried live streaming myself playing video games, and 99.999% of the community doesn't care or show up for it. And with everything happening in my life right now, anytime I even start playing video games, I feel guilty, and I really can't focus on it. Like every minute I'm playing video games, I feel like I should be job hunting. So I'm just not mentally there yet. Like the only thing that I allow myself to really enjoy is jogging, working out, playing with my cats, and streaming and painting with you guys. And even then, sometimes I feel guilty. Like I should just stop the stream and like go to bed super early and get up. So yeah, no video games for a little while now. Maybe later on, if I get enough people interested in like, you know, hanging out with me as I stream video games, that'd be interesting, but not right now. Mecha Tortuga, hey man, how you doing? Those are great hobbies. Don't feel guilty. Well, I have so many other hobbies, and I have so many video games. Anyway, so after the stream, I'm going to try either this solo game, or I have another solo game. I'm sorry, Rock. That I'm thinking about over here. So we have a few choices. Rocky, your floof is in the way. Oh, shit. You're fine. All right. Hopefully you had a great day, Mecca. I hope you had a great day. I'm gonna get some water to like clean my brushes, and then we're gonna start doing the cowboys. And if anybody's gonna be painting tonight, let me know what you're working on. And hopefully soon I will not be so fracking depressing. I am sorry if I'm depressing. Shit. All right, so, ooh, wait a minute now. Huh. I have some other contenders. Let's see what else we have here. I have so many miniatures hanging that you guys cannot see that were like either base painted or started a lifetime ago that need painting. Okay, wait a minute. What about her? Okay. So there's a creator called Ugni Miniatures, UGNI. And UGNI Miniatures for a while was just shit. Like, I ordered so many miniatures from this guy and it almost always felt like a waste of money. And recently I ordered a set of his miniatures through JG Forge on Etsy, and they came out beautifully, beautifully. So then I ordered some more miniatures from JG from Ugni, and one of them was this Amazonian Blitz Bowl / Blood Bowl football player. And I wanted this as like a kind of a one-off painting project, and I also wanted to know if the miniatures would look as good as I hoped they would look with a good printer, and JG Forge delivered with flying colors. I'm thinking of doing this woman tonight. That sounds more spicy than I mean it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Or maybe this will be tomorrow night. Maybe this is tomorrow night. Check this out. Check out this miniature. It's so freaking good. So this is an Amazonian Blood Bowl player. Especially, let's refresh this stream because there's always like a 30-second lag the longer I do this. All right, here we go. So this is an Amazonian from the Ugni Miniatures Blood Bowl team, and she looks fucking sensational. Come on, focus, you whore. I really wish I can get my camera to work better. I'm sorry, guys. Oh yeah, wait. We could do the thing with the thing. Where? There we go. There we go. So yeah, Amazonian player. So I can bring it closer. Great hobbies. Are you doing okay tonight? Thanks, Mangles. I'm feeling a lot better tonight. Now you're good, man. We all get down some days. Thanks, Steve. Full of work to do. You have no idea how well I'm going to sleep when I finish and take a good shower. I hope you sleep great and enjoy your shower. It's really detailed indeed. Nice painting product. Dude, this miniature is amazing. I actually ordered a set of the Amazon team from another guy on Etsy before, and it came out with so little detail. Their faces were mushed. All the details on their armor was just kind of like blended together. Oh my God. This is, I already have painted 2 Amazon teams from Ugni from this set, and I've already have them painted and played them a few times on the channel. One of these years, when I get money enough, when I get enough money, I plan on buying these Amazons from JG Forge. I'll still keep the ones that I have painted, but I really would love to spend the time trying to paint like a really wonderfully detailed set of these girls. So yeah. But yeah, I am excited. I am excited to do her. Her armor is so sensational. All right, put you back on the little thing of shame here. Let's put you guys back. All right. So we're gonna do the cowboy. How you doing today, Bengals? Hopefully you're doing well. Got some snake bite leather. All right, the fun part is this is a cowboy. So realistically, you think all he's wearing is leather, but that's kind of boring. That's kind of boring. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I don't know. Let's just get her done. Let's just get her done. I'm gonna grab some paint, slap some paint on there, and hope for the best. Worst case scenario, it doesn't look that good. But you know what? It's just a miniature. It's just a mini in the backlog. So what does that mean? It means it needs to get done sooner or later anyway. Hi. Hi. I just cleaned your ears. How do you have so much wax? Damn it. All right, let's just start slapping paint. No one has time to see me hem and haw. I gotta get my painting area organized again. It's kind of a mess over here. It's kind of a little bit of a mess. And I didn't have a chance to base paint the miniatures I assembled the last 2 days. It has been a kind of a crazy day. Had to go to laundromat and finish like the last of my laundry. Oh my God. Then I had to run a few errands. I had a job interview. And I suppose I actually I have to go uptown to drop some stuff off to somebody, and I just keep forgetting to do it. And I'd really rather not do it tomorrow. It's one of those situations where you got to drop it off, but you don't want to run into the person. It's one of those things. Ooh, there's this Viking as well. All right. Let's do this. Do you believe that GW will release a 5th Blitz Bowl season? Maybe. I mean, I could see it happening. I could see it happening, but how do I say this? Well, I've been meaning to do a video on this for a while, but I haven't. And I've been saying to my community I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I haven't. But like Blitz Bowl, the newest edition is really tight. Like really, 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 really tight. The only thing they could add in the newest edition are the 2 new teams. Hopefully on Friday, tomorrow night actually, let's go with this, but tomorrow they release an extra team. But I think them adding a new team, which I think they should, tomorrow, well, I think, I don't know. It would be nice if there is a new edition of Blitz Bowl. They include the Bretonians, the Tomb Kings, and I think they mentioned the High Elves were going to have rules in this edition of Blood Bowl. So if those 3 teams were included in the newest version of Blitz Bowl, I'll be happy. All that said, I'm sure the community will make up its own rules for it. So we'll see. We will see. And the question, do you believe they will? Yeah, I think so. From my limited understanding, I think Blitz Bowl sells pretty well for them at Barnes & Noble. I would love it if they got rid of the freaking exclusivity agreement for Barnes & Noble to carry Blitz Bowl, because it's such a good game. And if GW started selling that game through Amazon.com, oh my God, I 1000% believe that it would do very well in the board gaming community, and I think it'd become a worldwide phenomenon. But that's just me wanting what I'll never have. I don't know. I hope GW. I hope GW. I'm always happy for a new version of Blitz Bowl, but I hope GW starts selling Blitz Bowl at GW stores as an entryway for new players, and on Amazon and the friendly local game stores. Personally, I don't care about the friendly local game stores. I don't have one nearby. I kind of do, but I don't care. Put it on Amazon. Let me get Prime shipping, and that's better for me. All right. Jose Martinez says busy and calls me a liar. Okay. Xmas ears are a good touch. Thank you. Elvis Aki Yuriko says hi. Hello, Aki. Hope you're doing well tonight. All right. So far, I haven't said anything too inappropriate. I'm probably still going to get canceled for it all, but hey. Love the decor, thank you. The cat is my favorite touch. Although on the camera screen, he just looks like fluff or fur. Almost like a dead animal, but that's actually a living cat. And since you're sleeping, buddy, I'm going to take you out of the shot. Move this over. I love cats. Good. You have good taste. All right, let's organize this mess of paints and start slapping some paint on some miniatures. And you know what? We're not going to overthink it. I am not some award-winning mini painter, nor do I want to be. I just want to slap some paint, get some miniatures done, hang out with you guys, and have a good night. So, if you guys have an issue with that, feel free to leave. If you want to hang out and watch like a semi-gorgeous Latin man paint and chit-chat and have a good time, let's hang out. Rocky is where one of my Christmas trees would be, and I had my other Christmas tree. Actually, my Christmas tree was there, then Rocky came. So, I don't know how I could awkwardly put this in the shot and not have it look stupid. I live in a tiny apartment, so I have this tree, and then I have a slightly bigger one. There we go. There we go. The side with the ornaments. Yeah, there we go. There we go. The battery still on? Oh, the battery is so dead, the lights are barely on. Just let's not. I have no idea how old those candy canes are. Probably like 3 or 4 years old. What do you play with the cowboy minis you showed earlier? There's an indie game that we got a couple years ago that looked really good. It was from, I think it was called From Blaster Magazine. And it looked like a really good game. When we got the miniature, we got the game, the book for it, we got the miniatures. And then I think around that time, Blitz Bowl came into my life. And every other game was forgotten. Every other game was forgotten. So I still have like these cowboy miniatures like shuffling about the apartment, just taking up space. So you know what? Let's just get her done. And the nice part is, since I'm not actively planning on playing this game, because it's a 2-player only game. So since I'm not going to be playing this anytime soon, the fun part is if I mess up, it doesn't matter. So what are we doing with this guy? I'm going to paint his flesh of his face first, and then, or try to, and then we're gonna paint his bandana bright red, and probably do his shirt with, what color do we use on this guy? What do we do with you, buddy? Do his shirt with a blue. We'll use contrast Talisar blue for his shirt. And then his vest, we will do another color. And as far as his pants and his leathers, I have no idea. This is my first cowboy. Someone's gonna clip that in all the fun ways. Hey, Nardio, you have a Merry Christmas. I'm just swinging by. Hello, Dream of Gohan. Hope you're doing well. Happy November, miss. Happy November, miss. I hope you're having a jolly good time. Do you know the name of the cowboy game so I can Google it myself? Give me a second there, buddy. Give me a second. I gotta go into my inbox, my emails. I remember watching it on Gorilla Miniature Games. That chubby guy called Ash. Blaster. Did I get this on Wargame Vault? I probably got this on Wargame Vault. I'm pretty sure I got this at Wargame Vault. Let me go into my history. See, this is why I suck. Instead of actually getting stuff done, I listen to chat. I'm not blaming you, but I'm just like, this is why I suck at painting and doing these things. I get distracted with chat, and I like it because it keeps me busy. But all right, menu, my library, and all of these things that I've bought. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna put a link to the game here, so you guys can. I think you should be able to click on. Let me know if you can click on it or not. And you can go get it at War Game Vault. So here you can get the PDF. Oh, they're not selling the physical book with it anymore. It's just the PDF. Oh, that's kind of lame. Sorry about that. I have the book someplace in my apartment, but I also have the PDF. So usually when these indie games come out, I like get the book and then the PDF. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna play it. I have plans. I fantasize about playing it. I like get some miniatures set up. I might paint a few and then I never touch it again. So like that said, there's another indie game I have right here that I am planning on doing. And this has solo and 2-player skirmish and I think a larger war game mode. This is Rain and Iron. And I've said this on the channel several times. I'm gonna use my Gundam Converge miniatures for the mechs, and then I'm going to use my demons as the my demons and various assorted races from Kings of War as the demons, and we're going to do some gaming with that. And I'm really going to do that. I swear, guys. I swear. All right, what's going on here? I'm currently on my smartphone and can't click the link. Okay, give me a second. I'll just write it in here. Sorry about that. Command C, Command V. There it is. All right. Only game I've been fantasizing to play has been Armored Core for Answer Lately Arena. Is there? Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna just Google that real quick. I mean, ideally I shouldn't look up any more games. I shouldn't look up any more games, but here I am looking up more games. There's just so many board games. There's so many skirmish games. The only thing I'm seeing for Armored Core is like the video game. All right, whatever. We'll get this. We're gonna paint. We're gonna paint. No more distractions. Let's get some brushes. Let's slap some paint. All right, so one part of where his shirt at is really freaking tiny, so I gotta use my stupidly small brush for one small section of this. My stupidly tiny 5-0 brush. Then I gotta put on my glasses because I'm getting old. I hate saying that. I hate saying that. Then I think I look funny with glasses, so it's like... So, let's adjust the lighting here real quick. Just real quick. Got that down there. I'm gonna probably not have this on too long because what the hell is that? Oh, gives me headaches. And there was a funny noise in my bathroom, so here's hoping no one's being suicidal and trying to break in. If an intruder comes in while I'm streaming, I am killing him. In self-defense. Something randomly fell. I have the horrifying problem that my entire apartment building shakes. So it could be that. Anyway, so let's get some painting done. Haunted apartment, for various reasons I will not get into, but the apartment shakes. Could be haunted. For years, I would talk. Anytime I used to have things randomly fall off shelves, so I would blame Ghosty. Like, Ghosty, stop. All right, so the Talisar blue contrast I think will work well for this cowboy shirt because there's a good bit of texture, but it's not that much where you should notice the splodginess of contrast paint, I hope. So right now I'm painting the undershirt under his vest that you kind of see near his neck and then under his leather sleeveless jacket. And now I'm gonna get a bigger brush and do his arms. It's kind of weird. Oh God, fucking glasses. D&D figures? No, these are some minis I got off of Etsy for way too much money, and I don't think the detail is worth what I paid. Man, I really wish Etsy was cheap again. I wish. I actually, so my 2 molds for making orcs and space marines broke. So I need new molds for some projects I wanted to work on, but I don't got no money. But later on I will. But then there's some other miniatures I was just seeing on Etsy, but I swear to God now, Etsy prices are Games Workshop prices, and it's not fair. Oh, it's not fair. That said, I'm thinking about joining the Etsy, oh my God, what is it called? Commission program? Because I'm gonna start doing those affiliate links whenever I recommend JG Forge or anyone else that I really like on Etsy. And maybe I'll get a few clicks out of it. You know, I'm gonna sell out too. Hey, we got some gemsies. Snootsy Bootsy 7275 sent jewels. Thank you so much. That username is great. Do you know Zombicide or other CMON games? Okay, I've heard of them, but I've never played them. But, oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Another game that I'm thinking about doing is this, if I can get it out of the shelf. Huzzah! So this is on the painting table. Very soon I'm going to base spray paint these guys, and then I'm gonna you know, paint them on stream, and then we're gonna play some Deceased Gotham City Outbreak. So I'm excited about that. I've heard nothing but amazing things about Zombicide, but I've never had the chance. And from my understanding, this game can be played solo. It's a pretty good amount of fun, and then it can be mixed and matched with other Zombicide games. I'm curious. I actually kind of wanted to get like the White Death version of the game because it has a bunch of like fantasy characters you could bring in. There's like a Teenage Mutant Turtles expansion. There's also a Thundercats expansion, and really I just want to paint the Turtles and Thundercats. But I'm kind of I am Zombicide curious, and this is gonna be where I just play with the tips, see if I like it, and see if how much I want to get into it. I got this like on sale a while ago for like $12 or $15. So it's like, all right, a game with like a Batman, like a bunch of really cool miniatures for like $12 that's a part of like a beloved game system. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Rocky, your paws are in a weird spot. Hi. You got gunk in your eyes. Oh no, that's just your fur. All right, so since Rocky's turning around here, we shall show off the glorious Rocky again. Let's get Rocky back in shot because he is glorious. Zombicide is a quiet, simple game. Minis are not GW quality, but I love them. I mean, you know, simple is fine. Really, for me, I'm avoiding the super duper crunchy games. Do you have Battletoads? No, I don't have Battletoads, but I do have some miniatures that are Battletoads. They're reminiscent of Battletoad. I have a Slan Frogman Blood Bowl / Blitz Bowl team. I have 2 Slan teams already painted up. So they're not exactly Battletoad miniatures, but they look kind of like Battletoad miniatures, and I love them. is there a Battletoad game that I don't know about, or is there like a Battletoad expansion for the whole Zombicide thing? I don't know much of the Zombicide world. I'm a filthy casual, like in most things. And did I forget paper towel? Oh, here's one. Okay. Now, if you mean like the Battletoad toys, no. I don't really have that. I mean, I do have some toys here. What am I saying? But I don't have like 80s toys here. Recently, they re-released the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys, and I'm like the classic Ninja Turtle toys. And I'm like, but like, where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? I think they had a set for like $40, whereas like all 4 turtles, Splinter, Shredder, Bebop and Rocksteady, or Krang, I forgot. But like, we live in a crazy, interesting age where all the nostalgia from like the 80s, 90s, 2000s is getting slowly re-released. It's like, are there no good modern toys now? Like, it seems like from what I'm noticing in a bunch of these stores, the headline products are all retro. What does that say about what's coming out now? That like the big things selling are the people my age and older. All right, so this is where we're at now. We painted his, like, what's coming out of his shirt. We painted his side here, and now we're gonna paint his sleeves. And that came out okay. What's happening in chat? Freeway, hello, good evening, Nardio, Rocky, and Mochi. I actually have Rocky here and Mochi here. Gave a like and will stream while I decorate Christmas. Hey! Decorate, decorate, decorate. Let's all decorate. I was actually just in like a home decor store yesterday looking up a bunch of ornaments and whatnot. And if I had the money and space, and like it's mostly the space, because there are just so many bonkers Christmas decorations. Like you see here, I actually don't have much space to put like things up and really have an impressive background for you guys, plus Rocky trying to eat my stuff. But oh my god, I would love to just have all the garland back there and like 30 or 40 different ornaments hanging down and like swaths of lights and like moving freaking. I would love to go full fracking Christmas decoration on here. But like I'm working with a vertical shot and my apartment's tiny, plus my cats want to kill themselves. So it's like toy and game quality these days is poor in my opinion. I'm a 90s kid. I disagree with you. I wholeheartedly disagree with you. I think, you know what, I'm gonna go even harder and say you are insane. I am calling you out, sir, because you're forgetting how bad we had it in the 90s and the 80s with our toys. Go look back at He-Man toys and Ninja Turtle toys, and oh my god, what else do we have? Hell, even G.I. Joes, with the posability and the detail and the height differences. And then look at toys these days with their like dozens of versions of them. Like the DC toys from Batman the Animated Series, those were just so stiff and boring. But if you look at Marvel, like the modern Marvel figures they're like a bajillion years ahead. Spider-Man toys have like a zillion like different poses and whatnot. Hell, even the like girls' toys are like far and away like in different like zone of existence to Barbies from way back when. I don't know. I don't know. I look at toys these days. Like these kids don't know how fucking good they have it. They don't know how good they have it. They should be playing these toys instead they're on the TikTok licking bath salts. Like, oh my god. I like going through the toy section just to feel salty as an old man. Like, we never had toys this nice. We never had toys this nice. Like, Transformers now are like just so much better than classic Transformers. Quote me on that. G1 Transformers were stiff, hard to transform, and kind of like samey, because a lot of the units transformed in the exact same way. And then when Michael Bay came out with his Transformers, like there were two good parts about that, or three: the robot scenes, Megan Fox, and the toys we got out of it. The Michael Bay Transformers, like I would look at these and play with some of these. Like, I wish I had this as a kid. Okay, rant's over. I'm sorry. But you hit a nerve there. Okay? Because, like, modern toys, they cannot even compare. The weird part is, like, what I was saying, but with the Ninja Turtle toys is there's that nostalgia factor. There's that amazing nostalgia factor where they will re-release the 80s toys, and they've been doing this for a while. But then you really stop and look at what the 80s Ninja Turtles looked like, and it's like they were hard to pose. They didn't have that many good options. The build quality was eh. But very recently they came out with an updated, and this is a weird thing to say because usually they fuck this up, but there's been an updated classic Ninja Turtle set where they've taken the original Ninja Turtle sculpts and they put modern day posability into the sculpts. And that's what I was talking about earlier that I really want, because I think like 15 years ago they re-released the classic Ninja Turtles, but it's like, I mean, they're, besides having them on the shelf, they're so clunky. I don't really but these new better posing Ninja Turtles, these new classic better posing Ninja Turtles, I want. Now, as far as like the newest generation Ninja Turtles, they look stupid to me. They look stupid. They made Donnie look goofy. They look just like they're Nickelodeon, but they're just worse than ever. And then they made April hideous. Oh God, I don't know what the hell they're thinking over there now. But anyway, rant's over. I'm sorry. I should be painting. I'm sorry. I fell asleep to this yesterday. Very relaxing. If you find me relaxing, thank you very much. Your name is Kari. I cannot say your name. I'm sorry. Let's see your channel. Thank you for that nice sentiment. Hey, Kari, you have a pretty picture. Be safe on the internet. Watch out for the creepers. All right. I love your Christmas tree on your head. Thank you, Yankees girl. I appreciate it, and I like your username. Transformers, Silverhawks, WWF Wrestler, Star Wars. Like, okay. Like I was saying, Transformers way back when were okay for their time. Now, I prefer the new versions. Silverhawks were a very disappointing toy because their posability wasn't good. They were very fragile. The paint chipped off of them very easily. And these are kids' toys, but if you like banged them around too much, they started, and I think the shine came off very quickly too. WWF wrestlers, I actually didn't have WWF wrestler toys. I never liked them. Star Wars, I never liked Star Wars. Even when I was a kid, I never liked. But the Star Wars toys in the 80s and 90s, meh. My opinion. iPhones and bath salts, 2025, Alpha Omega gets it. The materials are better back then. I disagree. The materials used to make toys today, 8 week. I think you mean R, but I'm gonna say you said 8 week. I almost killed my brother with the original WWF wrestling toys. Look, that's you trying to kill your brother way back when. Don't blame the toys, you monster. You convinced me, ha ha ha. I was more into Sonic. Sonic came out much later. Sonic toys. That was like late 90s, wasn't it? Where are we at now? Sonic was awesome. I've never had any Sonic toys. I was looking into the 290 issues of Sonic. Okay, I've heard the Sonic comics are actually really good. And a couple years ago, I saw they were selling the omnibuses, but I didn't have the money. But from my limited understanding, the Sonic comic series is amazing. And one of these decades, when I can afford it, I will buy the physical copies of the omnibuses and spend a few weekends just reading through it. I don't know if you guys ever read, comics in omnibus form, but it is almost a religious experience when it is a good comic and you have a peaceful weekend to just dive into it. Because then you just have like thousands of pages to just like go through this heavy ass tome of awesome. The Sears catalog was awesome for. Oh my god, I remember the Toys R Us catalogs. Oh my god, I think they're actually bringing Toys R Us back. Some evil bank bought out the IP. Although it's funny enough, an evil bank is what killed Toys R Us. They loaded it with debt and just killed it. I really wish they made that illegal. What fun 80s and 90s comic was to collect. Chipping on Silverhawks for sure. Mid to late 90s. KB Toy Store. They didn't have KB by me. They did not have KB by me. Most we had was Toys R Us, and that was a trek away. So we're just painting his shirt blue with contrast paints. I'm doing a bad job because I'm just chit-chatting. I'm enjoying the chit-chat, though. I'm enjoying the chit-chat. And to anyone who's watching, thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate it. Sorry for being too chatty. Last night I was better because actually I wasn't feeling too well, so I just shut up most of it. But I either tend to shut up for a while or I just won't shut up. Tyson Torillo, Nardio, I locked in. Finally got the baddie. I'm sorry, Tyson, I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about? You like, you got like a miniature, you got yourself a girlfriend. Although it's kind of funny referring to her as the bat, or got the baddie. Hopefully it's not AIDS. The girl. Please explain. And please don't let it be a weird story at the end. Like, I finally fucked the goat. Please do not end the story with I got the goat girl. Because I don't want to know. And honestly, I do expect it from chat. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. I'm sure all of you guys have seen the chats in chat that make me think, like, lose faith in humanity. But congrats on getting a girl. Congratulations. I hope it works out. Use a condom. Use a condom. Use a condom. Better also, another good way to do it too is get yourself and have her tested and look at the paperwork first. You don't want to mess around with STDs. Thankfully, I've never gotten any, but I know people who have. Nothing weird. I just got a very attractive and respectable woman. You know, when you refer to her as the baddie, I'm like, what you talking about, man? I thought it was like a hobby thing or something. But congratulations. I hope you have all the fun, have all the sex, and, you know, procreate and have good, well-behaved children. If you need any help figuring it out, Pornhub will teach you. There's like tutorials. But, you know, it's weird because like porn can teach you a lot of things, but porn can teach you a lot of things wrong. Like free use doesn't actually happen. You can't pay for pizza with your penis. There are a lot of things porn tells you can do in life that you actually can't. Like if you walk in on two people having sex, no, you can't just like go in there. You know what? Forget the whole learn from Pornhub thing. You'll fuck it all up. No. I don't read a book. Good luck. I mean, that's the fun of learning it all. All right, so he has a blue shirt now. Fly FlyKai92 is laughing for some reason. What did I say? What's funny? Was it the goat? Oh man, I have so many inappropriate jokes I stop myself from saying all the time. Like the porn thing I let slide, but man, I censor myself so hard when I stream here. You know, I was just thinking today, like if I hit the lottery, like if my scratch off ticket actually hit and I was like free to be me, I would be like, how do I say this? Just such, I don't know, I would be the true self. Hopefully it'd be fun. But it's always weird whenever I stream, like I can't say that joke. 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 All right. So he shouldn't have this color in this age, but he's getting a yellow hat because, and I want it to be like a dirty yellow. We're gonna use this super duper watered down Averland Sunset. Probably be a little difficult to use, but hey. May the power of the giant spaghetti monster compel you. Muffin Man is saying gay for some reason. When in doubt, say the joke. No, I'm trying to find a job right now. So I gotta hide my true horrible self from job. Like I can't even, like, being censored, Bernardo, I can't find a job. If I were actually the true me, oh my God. No way. Trust me. But all the snowflakes in control of the world, all the broken people in control of the world, my humor, I am of the wrong generation for this. I like the yellow hat. You know what? He's gonna get a yellow vest too. Bizzer says, hey, what jobs are you looking for? Administrative stuff, customer service type stuff, non-profit stuff where I work with donors, like data entry and processing. But guys, I don't know, let's get off the job thing. It depresses me. This is my escape. I do appreciate the stuff, but like I don't want to talk about that right now. And I know I'm the one who brought it up, but I don't want to talk about it right now. That said, if I did make it here on YouTube, I would actually enjoy doing this full time. Like the streaming with you guys and the mini painting and the chit chat. And then I could be myself. Although the fun part is, like, then it's like, do you censor yourself more if your entire career depends on being likable here? Which, you know what? I kind of feel like if you make it on a platform like this, you're free to really be yourself. Because then your audience decides whether they want to stick with you or not. It's not like outside forces. Well, I guess Patreon can cancel if you're a little too fun. There's always some bullshit. But yeah. All right, I got a little sloppy there with the with this, but music, whatever. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. We're not gonna overthink this too much. So this guy has like a mustardy hat, and how festive. Hello, Valerie and Betsy. That's interesting. Is it like two people sharing an account, or are you crazy and think they're two people inside your body? Yeah, what's going on with you? You know, I could probably do this with more contrast paints. Use a snakebite leather on here. There we go. Do Dawn Stone with the pants. For you guys watching, if you don't mind, what would be your dream job? Like, I'm enjoying the streaming thing, I'm doing the mini painting thing. I also like Kasakon's my other dream job. Like running that server, having it be profitable enough where it can afford like pay rent and whatnot and pay all guests. That's another one. But for all of you watching, anyone want to tell me what you would love to do? And you know what? We all secretly want to do the porn star thing, but let's just leave that off. That's an obvious one. Okay, I can't help but doing jingle bells every once in a while with this thing because it's amazing. Look at the cat. The cat is glorious. The cat is glorious. You know what? I'm gonna give you cat. Oh, you getting up, buddy? No, you're not. Give you guys some cat time real quick, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, look at my kitties. This is Mochi. She's my baby girl. I love her with all my heart. So this Mochi is my first kitten, and she is now the oldest cat in the house. And I hate even saying old because she's my baby. And it looks like she needs her nails cut. Oh no, baby, I gotta get you. I gotta get those nailsies. I gotta get those nailsies. So that's and she smacks me, bitch. She does that when I pull back. She doesn't bite or scratch me, but when I pull my hand back after petting her, she does a light pat. She never uses her nails. And then, hide my mess. This is Rocky. He's my baby boy. He is the youngest. I only have two cats now. So this is Rocky, and he's a Siberian, and he's a fluffy boy, as you can see. And this is my game cabinet. He used to have some silverware in here, but I got rid of it, or some cups. He has shit in his eye. So Rocky is a purebred Siberian. We got him a couple years ago, and he's amazing. He is floof and love and wants to play all the time. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's kind of naughty, but he just really needs playmates. And yeah, those are my Anime Next press badges. It's my label maker, good old label maker. Been there for a while. Let's see what's happening here in chat real quick. Oh yeah, I am not caught up on chat here. Give me a second. I'm looking at chat as I scroll here. Kemper Carlson, $1.99. Thank you so much, Kemper. Seriously, it helps out a lot and it means a lot. Justin says, porn star and be broken spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Well, my therapist thinks they're all broken. What? I mean, if you're already broken, you're already like halfway there. Oh, it will not let me share Justin's comment. Rolette says, El Gato, flag on fire, says, hi, Rocky. And Rowett says, mucho gato. Rocky knocked the fuck out. Yeah, he's knocked out now. He'll be up later on. He'll be up later on. Let me see if there's any more hidden comments here as I go through it. So I'm using the back of my phone, and I can't see hidden comments this way. All right, looks like not many hidden comments. Great. We're at 102 likes. Rocky, you're getting likes, buddy. You're getting likes. Look at this fluffy boy. Look at this fluffy boy. So he's the runts of the litter. This big fluffy guy is the runts of the litter, and they thought he wasn't even going to be that fluffy because he was a runt. And then go back to Mochi, being a good girl. She's trying to swat. Trying to swat at me. You mean. I love you and you try to swat at me. How dare you? All right. Enough cat time. What are we doing? We're painting. Have you ever painted a Star Wars miniature? No, I actually don't own any Star Wars miniatures. I was thinking about a while ago getting into some of the Star Wars games because they used to be pretty cheap on Amazon, but I never ended up buying them because there's like a few skirmish games in the Star Wars universe. But honestly, I'm actually not a fan of Star Wars. I was never a fan of Star Wars, so I'm not that interested in getting into the game system. And then the person I was with at the time, she wasn't a fan of Star Wars either, so I was like, I mean, maybe eventually if I find like a cool miniature, if I find the miniature separately, maybe I'll give it a try. But Star Wars never really did it for me, and then the universe has just gotten worse. Like, the original Star Wars movies were just kind of meh. The prequels were kind of better than the originals for me, but also kind of meh. Like, it was a weird thing. And the newest movies are just, like, gutter trash. Like, just unlikable gutter trash. I never watched the final one, because it just looks so horrible to me. I'm like, I just can't. Even if it was free, I wouldn't watch it. So I was like, so again, I'm not that interested in the miniatures. I'm kind of curious about what I've read about. I've heard really good things about the previous expanded universe and the prequels, all the stuff Disney threw away. From my limited understanding, the Star Wars lore that was expanded over the decades in book form was really good, and I've read a few things and watched a few YouTube lore videos going over some of that, and that is really interesting. But like, I really can't get into it, honestly. I've always wanted to love Star Wars, but it was always just so damn hokey and lame for me, personally. I understand it's a lot of people's passion. I understand it brings joy to a lot of people. But at least for me, it never brought that wonder and awe and like those feelings of, oh my God, this is awesome. Like, there's another movie series that does it for me that you will not believe. No one believes me when I say I love this movie series and this movie series is my Star Wars. But mainline Star Wars, and it kills me because like in like the second, like Luke went out like such a little bitch in spoilers. But yeah, Luke's arc was horrible in the last Star Wars movies that I watched. Like, seeing what they did with that character, it's like, can't we? Oh. And the same thing with Han and Leia. It's like, oh God. Like, it's such a way. It's a separate rant. What's here say? Do it, Jedi. What? I guess that's and broken heart. I guess you're heartbroken over me not liking Star Wars. It just never did it for me. When I was a little boy, when I was 8 years old, and I watched the original Star Wars movie, when this kid who never drove a jet before, left his planet, and he just drove his like family motorcycle jet, somehow was able. I know it's just a fantasy. I know it's just like a power fantasy and like a kid movie. But 8-year-old me could not wrap my head around this kid was basically given a fighter jet, and then the missile just did a 90-degree down angle because of the force. That felt like such bullshit to me as a child. I was in the movie like, that's bullshit. I could not. It was just so out there for me with that missile as a kid. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. It was the dumbest thing ever for Luke to get that shot. And then at the end of the movie, Leia kisses Luke, and then it looks like, oh great, and he got a girl that there was no chemistry for. As a kid, I saw there was no chemistry there. And then later movies, wait, they're siblings? That's sick. It's like, and then Han Solo, I don't know, he was just like this crotchety man who never wanted to be there. It's like, why are you still here then? You got a spaceship, go the fuck away. Like, why are you here? Like, to have a character who never wanted to be there but still tagged along was always irksome to me, especially as a child. So, the original Star Wars movies didn't do it for me. And then, like, the prequels, like, they got so close to being awesome at a lot of times, but then there were some moments I'm like, oh my god, like, why would they leave? Why the hell would anyone think it's a good idea to leave Anakin's mom with a goddamn slave trader who treated her horribly and not expect things to go south? Like, you seriously picked this kid up. You seriously took her son and left her with her slave owner who treated her horribly. I can't. So when that final arc happened, because of like the chain of events that occurred, I'm trying not to be spoiler here, it just like, it was so dumb to me. It was so dumb. And I didn't mind Jar Jar as much as like the universe hated Jar Jar. It was kind of kiddie stupid, but by then, like, I've already lost faith in Star Wars, because like the third Star Wars movie, when they brought those teddy bears out, like the teddy bear people, they are what the nail in the coffin for me in caring about the Star Wars universe. You cannot have an evil galactic empire that's conquered like hundreds of worlds, and Darth Vader supposedly being this badass, even though the sword fight scenes were really lame. And then in the third movie, they get beat by teddy bears. And then the little teddy bear guys are throwing like rock bolos, and the Imperial Stormtroopers are getting like, knocked out by rocks being thrown by teddy bears. That was the dumbest thing ever. And I was a kid watching this, and I just could not accept this as a child. Like, but they're teddy bears. Teddy Ruxpin cannot take out a guy in armor. As a child, I couldn't wrap my head around it. Like, no. And then the newest versions is like, the casting was horrible. The characters were unlikable. Randomly, some dude who never held a lightsaber was able to fight off Jedis with a lightsaber. Get the fuck out of here. And then when that one chick, her great idea for escaping during this big thing was to like go to a planet, all her forces. Okay, I'm going into rants and spoilers, but yeah, Star Wars, not my bag. But I will tell you the movie series that I loved, that I watched as an adult as an adult. I'm not going to say what time frame. I think the superior movie series, the best trilogy that I watched that had me as a fan riveted, I had to watch all three of them. Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean was amazing. First movie built the universe. The casting was great. The acting was great. The action scenes were great. Beautifully shot movie. The sound design was amazing. The musical score was engrossing. It was visually just like a feast for the eyes. And there were some hokey scenes, but it wasn't anywhere near as hokey as a lot of what Hollywood is pushing out. And then the second part of the series, when you saw the characters actually like evolve a bit, was just insane. And then the ending for the second movie felt so powerful when so-and-so looks at so-and-so and just would like surprise and vitriol calls them a pirate. So fracking powerful. And then the third movie, when they're having like the epic fight on the ship as the thunderstorm's happening and the whirlwind's happening and all this cool stuff's happening, it's like, it was so good. Like, the only part of the third movie that killed me is when what's her name was on this whole fracking rant. They had to give the strong woman a freaking rant and give her like, we're fighting for freedom. Like, no, bitch, you're a pirate. You're not fighting inequality here. You're not fighting like injustice. You're the bad guys. Why are you giving a freedom speech? Why are you taking away time and epicness giving a freedom speech to a whole armada of criminals from a criminal island of bad people? The first two movies built this universe of these are the bad guys. They're the cool bad guys, and the good guys are kind of dicks, but they're the bad guys. And then all of a sudden in the third movie, here she is for freedom and victory. And if she, like, the only thing that was missing was equality. But thankfully, they didn't go that far yet. I'm sure in the newest movies they did. But besides that, the third Pirates movie was like the perfect topping to the trilogy. And that was my Star Wars. And that's also when I considered the series done. I think there were a few more. I watched the fourth one, and it was kind of lame. The fifth and sixth one I heard were okay, but I didn't watch them. I'm like, you know what? We're going to stop at the third one. That's a masterpiece. I own the Blu-rays. I'm happy. Ugh. I'm really cool. Now, if someone made some like the Pirates of the Caribbean makes me interested in having like a pirate skirmish game with like ships. And I know there are several ship-based skirmish games out there, but I don't have anywhere near enough space for that sort of thing. Anyway, that's my rant, and that's also my fandom. I love the Pirates trilogy, better than Star Wars. I own it. All right. Jose Martinez. Nap time, kid. All right, whatever. Expanded universe is the best. I am honestly curious about expanded universe. That is something. Expanded universe is something I would dip my toes into if, and this is the hard part, if I were able to find physical books for them. There's something about reading these old stories with real books where you could flip the pages and smell the old paper that is, I don't know, nice. Especially if you find like a nice old copy. So if I can get my hands on some OG Expanded Universe books and then like get them in good chronological order, like it's like build into it, I am curious because I hear the Star Wars Expanded Universe is epic. And I've heard that like the characters actually have growth, and then they have kids, and the kids have growth, and they build this whole universe. And then there's supposedly stories told like thousands of years before when both the Star Wars, the Jedi and the Sith were at their apex, and apparently the characters were vastly different and way more crazy. I'm curious about that. And then the interesting part about that is it's dead. Like Disney went out of its way to fucking kill the universe. And that's actually, in my opinion, a good thing, because they can't do what a lot of modern companies are doing and rape it to death. Like what we're seeing slowly happen with Warhammer 40,000, what we're seeing slowly happen with a lot of TV shows or a lot of stories that we've grown up with and love. Like there's something to be said for having a finished series of stories that you can enjoy the world in and not have to worry about retcons or like forced modern BS being shoved in there. So I am curious. But the interesting thing is there's just so many books and stories and other things to get into that it's like I can't fathom having the time for that. Like honestly, I have to, where is it? I've got to read this book for book club. We have a book club on the Discord server. I got to read this book. I've got to read some holiday books that I have because I'm thinking about making some content for the channel out of it. And I have a miniature library of books that I've been wanting to read for ages. And then there's like, oh God, there's just too much. Like as much as you have all these entitled little bitches going, oh my God, I'm so oppressed. The world is so bad. Everything. Think about how much we have to distract ourselves with, how much hobby we get to enjoy if we're able to like, put it into our lives in a good way. Like there's so much interesting literature out there to just lose yourself in that it's basically never ending. And that's the stuff that's finished. There's so many other new people now, new genres making things up like lit RPGs and like, I'm ranting here, I'm sorry. I get on rants. I'm sorry. Diddy's Star Wars is atrocious. I agree. Jose Martinez, Yapper 101. Hey, Jose, if you don't like this, go fuck yourself and leave the channel. You're right. The books are amazing. I don't know. I hear that, but I'm curious. If you haven't watched the last one, you're not missing out on anything. Dude, I've heard the last one is like the nail in the coffin. I remember they came out with the Han Solo movie, but then the trailer showed you the entire movie. So my and I don't know what idiots are in charge of making trailers these days, but for the last Jesus, I dare say 18 years, Hollywood has been telling the entire story with its trailers, which is like, why would I want to see this? All right. Darth Bane alone could be a movie series. I've heard that the expanded universe stuff was like amazing, and they should have made the movies there. But you know what? Disney gonna Disney. I'm excited to watch The World is Watching Nuremberg. I have no idea what that is. That doesn't sound like a fun movie. Dune? Okay. I've watched the Dune miniseries on TV from 2002 or 3 from the Sci-Fi Channel and enjoyed that. I've never sat through the original Dune movie. I plan on doing that. I also want to sit through and read the Dune books. I watched a little bit of the Dune movies, the original Dune movie a while ago, and I'm like, oh my God, I do see the 40K influences, like what 40K stole from it here, but I never finished the movie. I plan on it. But I don't know. The newest Dune movies, I have no interest in because the casting is horrible. Like that Timothée Chalamet guy, he's like misshapen and ugly to me. Like physically revolting to me. His head is like a Dorito. He has like these weird proportions with his eyes. Like he's a weird looking person. Like that guy and the guy who was the big bad guy in the recent Star Wars movies, they're so ugly to me. I don't want to watch them in movies. Like you see those people in society, the really hideous ones. Adam Driver, he has a face for radio. He should not be on the movies. So yeah, Adam Driver and the Timothée Chalamet person, that guy, like he's just weird looking. And then you have the rest of the cast, like the Jason Momoa, who always looks like Jason Momoa and always plays Jason Momoa in movies. I think and I'm surprised. I normally don't like this guy at all, but I did sit through Aquaman recently, and that was actually fun. It got a lot of hate, but I liked it. But I didn't watch the sequel because again, it looked like the trailer told you everything, and then it looked really hokey. And I'm going on too much rants here. Dune. Yeah, I plan on reading the Dune books, and I plan on watching the original Dune movie one of these days. I think I get Dune free, the movie on YouTube for being a premium subscriber or some shit. Elvis Night. Yes! Pirates is a franchise I'll watch over and over and over. Yes, Elvis. Yes, you have good taste. Even the subsequent movies are great, in my opinion. The fourth one I thought was bad. I heard the fifth one was really good, and I think there's a sixth one, but I never watched it. Hello, mate, says Baba Ramos. How's your night going so far? It's going better. Now that I'm honestly doing live stream cheers me up. Like chit-chatting with you guys and not really painting, but painting cheers me up. What do you think about Lord of the Rings? Controversial take. Hold your buttholes. Lord of the Rings are okay. I never read the books. I only watched the movies. And they were okay. And then the prequel, Hobbit, was like almost good. Like less than okay. So yeah. But I one of these years have to sit through the Lord of the Rings book and the Hobbit. Avatar: Last Airbender was great. Legend of Korra came out and Korra took the dude's girl. What? Don't spoil things, dude. I've never watched the Avatar movie. It looked stupid. I've tried watching the Avatar cartoon and it looked stupid, so I didn't bother. I hear people love it, people who grew up with it, but you know, didn't really do it for me. What's up, brother? Hello, Matthew. Hello, Cora. Dude, Argila, don't put spoilers and shit. Maybe one of these days I will watch it, but don't be that person that nobody likes and I personally hate, who just spoils things really hard. If I say I didn't watch it, don't ruin it. I hear Korra is really good, like really, really good, like better than Avatar. So I'm kind of curious about watching it, although I think I remember hearing the ending was trash. So then I don't know if I want to watch it. Because like I used to love My Hero Academia, but the ending was trash. All right, where are we at here? Love the twinkly lights. Hey, simple as it gets. Hello, Angelica. They say Dune would be something like 9 hours long if it follows the book faithfully. But would it be a good watch? A lot of stories are better told when they cut the fat. Lord of the Rings could have lost fat. Have you watched The Life of a Geisha or read? No, I haven't. I think it was think it was like a very depressing movie, and recently I just haven't been in the mood for that. Lord of the Rings is definitely an acquired taste. It's weird though because Lord of the Rings just has like a lot of people. There's like a fandom like, oh, Lord of the Rings. It's like not for me. Personal taste, but Hobbit was worse than Lord of the Rings. You know, it's weird though because like Hobbit, like how do I say this? Hobbit was what it was. From the way it was explained to me, Hobbit was created as more of a children's book, like told for young kids. So you have the zany dwarves and all these kind of like fanciful, fun scenes with the dwarves that undercuts the epic darkness that they also try to bring. Like they forced two movie things together that didn't work. Although, from my limited understanding, the author of the series wanted kids to like know there's definitely bad here. These are dark worlds. There's bad things. So I guess maybe it's a realistic take on what it was. Like there's some fanciful kid stuff here and there's some really dark tones. But at least for me, when I watched it, it was just too much of a eh. And then I'm sorry, Rocky, am I talking too much? Oh, she's like, Dad, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep. I'm also talking loud. Sorry about that. But like, I don't know. It was epic at some times and weird at others, and they had some weird forced romance and some of it. Like, I'm never a fan of characters that are just like almost criminally stupid. Like, in the original Lord of the Rings, I hated those other two hobbits, like the comic relief ones. They ruined the series for me because everything else in the Lord of the Rings movies was like, it made sense, the characters were believable, and then you had these two mentally retarded hobbits who, and I mean that because they were thinking on almost a childlike level, and they kept causing problems. I've always hated the characters in anything, in TV shows, in movies, in cartoons, whatever. When there's a character so stupid, they're just a plot point, and they just do things that just annoy everyone else, but for some reason they're tolerated. Like, those two characters ripped me out of every scene that they were in Lord of the Rings. They were just so irksome. I was like actively hoping they would get murdered, and they never did. And I feel that exact same way. There's another thing that just reminds me of, because the characters are on a seemingly same level of I hate these characters. There's an anime called Demon Slayer, and the main character is fine. He's basic anime main character, and he's fine, and I like him, and almost every other character is fine. But then he gets these two sidekicks that add absolutely nothing to the story. They're just there for comic relief and plot points, and they're just horrible. They both yell a lot. Their voice acting, both in English and Japanese, are irksome because mostly all they do is scream nonsensically. The characters betray the tone of the world and universe that they're in. They're just like these comic characters in this really dark and really serious universe, and I hate them. The entire time I read Demon Slayer, I was like, die, 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 and I hated them so much. And they're also fan favorites for God knows why. Jose Martinez is calling me a nerd and a yapper. All right, dumbass, you're getting banned. I don't understand. If you don't like something, why are you here? Like, if I'm someone you feel the need to like make fun of and tear down in something, you're spending what, like an hour or so watching me and shit talking me, and I know it's good for chat, because the more I have idiots like you interject, and like the more people comment, the more YouTube pushes me. But like, how much of a lifeless, pathetic loser are you? How little do you have going on in your life that you're like, I'm gonna hate watch somebody for a while, and then randomly chime in with lame, weak, pathetic grade school. You don't have a brain. Maybe you ate paint chips. Maybe your dad's your uncle slash your grandpa at the same time. Kind of level of broken person. That this is what you do for fun. You're pathetic. It's like, what are you doing? Everyone else is who's like in chat is like either like, oh, and I like this or just like this and adding something to it. And you're just like that loud kid that used to be locked in a basement in better times, but I guess your family just gives you a phone and puts you in a corner and lets you be. You pathetic loser. All right, so where are we at? Hey, good to see you again. Hello, Liquid Grin, welcome back. Aquila, you don't want me going into detail telling the story in this, and I'm sorry. As long as it's not spoilers, I try to. And I'm sorry. I'm being a jerk and also spoiling things too. But I also hate when people spoil things for me. I'm sorry. I'm being a hypocrite in this regard. I'm trying not to do too many spoilers, but I guess I am as well. I apologize. Hobbit movie definitely added some unnecessary plot points. Yes, I agree. Although I will say my favorite part of the Hobbit movies was also part of one of my favorite parts of Lord of the Rings, and that was Legolas being a murder machine. Like, honest to God, Legolas going around just nuking everything. He was a force of nature. And I loved watching, because he would just go wreck. Like, it's like watching what you would expect the hero character to do, the level 99 character to do. Like, he just went on and, like, sniped and, like, stabbed stuff and ninja stuff. It was like Legolas was watching a 1970s kung fu flick of the one master who came in and fucking wrecked house, like single-handedly just raped entire clans. That was Legolas, and every time he came on screen, he was awesome. I remember way back when in the early 2000s, there was a Lord of the Rings video game on the original Xbox where you played as some sort of side characters, and every once in a while, like the main cast would come in and wreck house, and that was Legolas in those movies. It was fun watching him do that. But that's the weird. That's the kind of energy I wish modern movie making would do with hero characters instead of making them all like frail and stuff. I want badass heroes. I want the Legolas in those movies to be what we have from a Gears of War movie or a Doom movie or a Wolverine movie. I don't want to see Wolverine crying or having PSD. I want to see Wolverine wrecking house, killing hundreds of people, not with the crap that Hugh Jackman gave us. Okay, I'm ranting here. Hobbit movie. The Muffin Man, his shit. I hate full melt. What? Do you hate when I have a full meltdown? I don't know what you mean, Muffin Man. And let's see. Abel, do you get girls acting like that? I've done pretty well. The women that I've been lucky enough to be with like me for me. I'm honest, I'm funny, I'm quirky, I'm well-read, I like cats, I'm handsome, I dress nicely, and when I don't dress that nicely, I'm still, better looking than you. So yeah, I do pretty well with the ladies when I'm with somebody. Are you on the list? No, I'm not on the list. I never got invited to those parties. So thankfully, Mochi's getting up. Mochi, yes, baby, I love you. Little princess has passed. No, I never get invited to the cool parties. I never been to a Diddy party, never been to an Epstein party. So I never got to see the surprises. And anytime I did go to a party where things looked a little weird, I left. So I'm not on the list. I don't know what other lists you're on. I might be on. I am on the do not hire list. I'm pretty sure of that. There is a list out there that I'm on, like Bernardo Espanol. Don't hire him, no matter what. No matter how good the interview goes, no matter how good the 10th interview goes, don't hire him. So that list, yeah, I'm on that list. I'm on the do not hire list. I'm not on the do not fly list. I'm not on the Diddy list. I'm not on the XP list. I'm not on like your mom's list, but I'm on the do not hire list. And honestly, of all the lists to be on, I think I'd rather be on the do not hire list. Although I'm kind of fucked financially, but all right. Elves done mess around, huh? Don't. I'm not on the list. I'm not on the list I'm referring to. JJ, so just say what you're talking about, buddy. I really wish more movies would make more fun, badass characters like that. but we don't have that anymore. Put this to the side, and I should paint. I should paint. We're gonna give his pants under the leathers Dawn Stone Gray. And also the chat, I don't like having to burn people here and there, but I will. Books Rule, I like your username. You have a great username. Hello, Books Rule. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing well. It's 1 a.m. on Friday. Happy Friday, my friends. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending the night with me and cheering me up and making me go on all these rants. I hope I'm not too annoying. I hope when we disagree about what we like, we can be respectful about it. No, don't burn me. As long as you're not an idiot. Please don't make me burn you. It's always weird when people come in like, oh, I'm going to fuck with this guy. It's like, please don't. Please don't. I just want to relax and paint miniatures. Talk about some pretty girls. I'm very happy that this Sydney Sweeney woman is in the news and in X so much. Every time she's in the news, like, ooh, she's pretty. I'm happy that she's in the news. I don't follow what the hell's happening, but at least it's somebody nice to look at. Recently, it felt like Hollywood just wasn't as beautiful as it used to be. She's classic beauty Hollywood. Makes me happy. Did you get her bathwater soap? I don't think that's the woman who did that, but I would never simp that hard. There was somebody in chat a while ago like, oh, I would suck those toes. I would suck Sydney Sweeney's toes. Like, what are you on, child? And then we all made fun of him for like an hour because people who are like, you know, foot fetish people are like, I don't know. I think we're trying to discuss the hierarchy of like subhumans. Like, there's pedophiles, and then there's pedophiles, people who fuck goats and animals, and then there's foot lovers and furries. And we were spending like an hour in chat trying to figure out who's lower on the totem pole, foot lovers or furries. And it's just like, ugh. And like, you know what? I put a lot of thought into that still recently. And I will say, after thinking about it way too much, I think guys who suck and fuck toes are lower on the totem pole than furries. Not by much, but I will say in my personal subhuman ranking, foot lovers are below furries. Let me know in chat what you guys think. Let me know in chat what you guys think. No, she actually sold that. BS. Did she sell bathwater? I thought that was one of the streamers, like one of the OnlyFans streamers who did the bathwater. It's whatever. I'm not buying that stuff. The lazy algorithm 164. What is with the numbers? Like, you have another person with a cool name and stupid numbers at the end. What the fuck did I scroll into? Random conversations. Shiny forehead says we're talking about furries, pedos, and feet. Jesus loves potatoes. My algorithm is wild. You guys just came in on a weird conversational point. All I was saying was people who are into feet, too into feet, are subhuman. That is all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be controversial here. I feel like we can all agree that they should not be around society. They should be out in like the UK. That's where we should send people who are into this sort of thing. We should send all the pedos to the UK. We should send all the goat fucks to the UK. We should send all the pedos to the foot lovers to the UK. We should send all the furries to the UK. Just like deport them all. Okay. DB Cooper, welcome back. Elizabeth Gonzalez says hello. Shiny forehead. Yeah, no, she partnered with Dr. Squatch and sold soap made. Okay, you know way too much about this woman. All I know about her is she's on some TV show I don't watch, and she's pretty. I am not that into her. I honestly don't care that much about it, but if she sold it, I'm sure there's some guys who bought it. That is hilarious to me that people would do that. What? Oh God, this is we got another person here. What beef have you got with UK? Aiden 9218 sub. What is with what you're writing? Are you tapping the phone with your nose? Are you so physically disabled you're slamming your face against the keyboard and that's what came out? Wag beef have you got with UK lowercase? What beef do you have with the proper spelling, boy? The UK has fallen so hard from all the recent things happening in the world that I believe it is a lost cause. America should invade, take the resources that they have, and I mean by that like the art, the museum stuff, maybe piece by piece take away some of the old architecture, but really there's not much of it left. But the UK is lost, and the only good that it will be is an island to send the worst of humanity to. Treat the UK like we used to treat Australia. We have to take Games Workshop out of it. We have to remove the employees and whatever humans that are left there. But yeah, I believe the UK should be where we send our trash. Shiny forehead. I swear I'm not weird, dude. I just mentioned I think Sydney Sweeney is like attractive and pretty, and I appreciate seeing her on my feet. Like, dude, did you get the limited edition bath soap? And did you get the bath soap that had like the little bit of foot smell in it? Did you have the poster? You kind of sound like a little bit of a super fan. I'm just joking. Freeway, hello. Nardio, I enjoy your rants, but don't say you're not hireable. You get a great job soon. Think it, say it, believe it. You know, after the rant I just had, I don't know how hireable I am. I need to learn how to shut up. Dude, on all seriousness, I totally feel like I am screwed right now. We shall see. Nah, brah. I thought you know how to read 4 periods. It's normal to have typos, man. Aiden, you type like somebody who, and I will stop myself there. When you're done, give your mom, aunt, grandma a hug and tell her to stop the inbreeding. It's not good. It's not good. Lazy algorithm, he types like he has Parkinson's. That is insulting and wrong to people who have Parkinson's. I don't normally do this, but I take offense to that somebody else might be insulted. I don't normally do that, but to say that they might type like Aiden does is honestly wrong. Honestly, you shouldn't. That's not a good joke, man. Be better. Be better. Don't you say that about those people. Lazy algorithm, I love them. He's choosing to. Okay, lazy algorithm, tapping the keyboard with his nose for the win. Brother, are you from 90s that you don't know these short forms? Aiden, if you can't catch that I'm joking with you around, you are proving every joke that I'm saying to be completely correct, and you should immediately move to the UK. I think they're giving everybody who goes there free healthcare and housing, and so you'll fit right in, buddy. You just insulted all of Britain. WDYM? I don't understand the slang. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I think I get it. I think I get it. I'm hip. I'm hip. It's a joke. Don't take it too seriously. I'm just screwing around. Adrian says, hi, I got you. Why are you crying, baby? Give me a second. My mochi is crying. And I'm having way too much fun playing around with you guys in chat. I'm sorry, I'm not painting. My guy still doesn't have properly colored pants. But you know what? This is cheering me up. Thank you guys for sticking around with me. Thank you for keeping me company. Oh, God. I really should start streaming during the day when I'm job hunting, because I'd probably be in a lot better mood. Just kind of screwing around with chat. Maybe even sharing some of the stupid things. Like, hi, come over here. You guys will not believe this. I don't know how many of you guys know about, like, requirements that, like, a lot of jobs are having, but there are more and more positions in New York City that are requiring, and I poop you not, master's degrees for administrative work, to be an executive, to be an EA, to do document controls. They are requiring candidates to have master's degrees. Like, are you serious? And like, I have a screenshot saved on my desktop from a church on the Upper East Side that was requiring that was an administrative position paying a mere $20 an hour. And for $20 an hour, they also wanted you to have a master's degree. The world is insane. Like, can you guys wrap your head around that? Like, think about that. You're gonna put in an extra several $1,000s, tens of thousands of dollars in extra study in a ridiculously hyper-focused field of study to be a secretary for $20 an hour. Like, this is the sort of stuff that I come across during the day that just saps my soul dry. So this is why I appreciate you guys in this late night stream so very much. Like, after a day of that just bullshit, that just insanity, I just need the break of making fun of people like Adrian or making fun of the toe lickers and everything else. It's like, I got my kitties next to me. I need snackies. I shouldn't have snackies because I'm fat now again. But like, these breaks are what give me joy and life recently. And I am just ranting tonight. I'm sorry. Riley Simones. I have never seen someone spell Riley that way. Riley, the spelling of your first name is so bad. I'm already assuming a lot of things about you and your family. But Riley Simones, 88, what's with the numbers? Yo, could anyone help me with $10 for gas, please? And something, and he spams it a few times. Dude, if I had $10, I'm not giving it to you. And then you're spamming. Get out of my channel. 7 says, Jesus loves you. Dude, look at the channel rules. No religion here. Flyers, 12SG. Is this Santa's workshop? Eventually, I would love to decorate the kitchen with Santa's workshop. That would be amazing. No lie. Christian says hi. Christian says hi again. And Aiden, you feel remote on your head. Okay, I think at this point, Aiden is just writing this way on purpose. Get cracking, got himself banned. No one will miss you. You feel a remote on your head, but it won't be, okay, whatever. I'm not messing around. I'm saying I'm just banning people left and right. You break my channel rules, I'm just banning you. You give me sass in a not funny way, I'm just banning you. Elvis Knight, off to bed, good chat, take it easy. You know, it was nice chatting with you. It was nice talking movie stuff with you and fandom stuff. Honestly, I do appreciate this kind of chat. I'm sorry if I start ranting too much about it, but like, like everyone else, I have strong opinions on things, and like I like going back to the whole Star Wars thing, if you don't mind. I wanted to love Star Wars. I kept watching the Star Wars movies, hoping they would be as cool as I would hope I wanted them to be. And as a non-fan, I found myself so disappointed with the newest Star Wars movies because I was hoping that this would have been the generation they got it right and satisfied me as a viewer. But thank you for coming on. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. I hope you have a wonderful night and have a happy Friday. And let's refresh the stream and see what we're doing with views and all that other stuff. Holy sh! We're at 160 likes and 84 people watching. Oh my God. You guys are awesome sauce amazing. Thank you so very, very much for spending your night with me. Thank you so amazingly super duper 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 much for the likes. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Let's go over here. You are God's girl. I like your username, and you don't have stupid numbers behind it. That makes me happy. Like everyone who has cool usernames with silly numbers at the end, change your usernames. And that includes you, Bengals fan. Unless that 63 is like a player you like. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know sports. I don't know the Bengals. Bengals says, night, your stream is the best. Thank you for hanging out, Bengals fan. I appreciate you. Thank you once again for being a channel member. It means the world to me. I'm serious. And thank you for being cool on stream. I appreciate it. Birth year. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. But it'd still be cooler without the numbers. I'm just saying. All right, so let's keep painting this freaking miniature that I'm taking forever on. I suck. You know, at this point, I'm just gonna make his pants yellow too. Just why not? You're so nice. I've subscribed and liked. Thank you. I worry that I'm being too much of a jerk when I play around or I make joke around, make fun of people. I'm glad that you find me nice. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your Friday. Okay, I came across something recently that I've found myself addicted to. There are these people on YouTube who are telling AI, I don't know if it's AI written, it seems like it's also AI written, but it's AI storytelling on YouTube about like what if scenarios in various universes. It's like, what if the Emperor of Mankind went into the Marvel universe? What if the heroes from the Marvel universe went into the 40K universe? And it's actually really interesting. And some of these are actually really good. So I was just reading one, I was listening to, and it's like audio. So I was just listening to one where the character from Solo Leveling, Sung Jin Woo, went into the 40K universe. And the story was a bit uneven. It's like the first one was like an hour and a half long, like this audio story, and the second one was 4 hours long. And it's actually really good. It's actually really good. And I liked, I know, wow. What? I know a lot of people hate AI stuff. I'm not that bothered by it, but if that's an issue, it's an issue. But yeah, I will share if you guys like Solo Leveling, I think this is a fun watch. Where is this? Wait, did that video get taken down? All right. So they've had it. What if Luke Skywalker went into 40K? What if Captain America went into 40K? Some of these are better than others. Like the Captain America 40K one was pretty good. The Luke Skywalker in 40K was actually pretty darn good too. And it's like, how do the powers mix? I'm a fan of fanfic. So this is like somebody took fanfic and put an epic voice behind it, and like this AI art that kind of helps bring it to life too. And if this is what's going to be like the new, like experience for fan fiction, I am all about this life. So if anyone is interested, I'll also probably share this in a channel post, and I'll probably get hate because there are people who like hate AI stuff and or just hate to be virtue signaling hate, but this is still a lot of fun to me. So actually in chat, I'm going to share two channels. So this one is the... So this one is Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling. It's like this anime that was pretty popular recently. What if he went to 40K? And then there's another one. Let's go to my history and find it. I think that what if Luke Skywalker went into Star Wars is a pretty good one. Let me go to my history here. I think it's a different channel. Warhammer Untold. One second here. I watch way too much YouTube. Oh, there's also like, what if Goku arrived in Warhammer 40K? That was a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna put what if Luke Skywalker went into Warhammer 40K here as well, since we had some Star Wars fans in the audience. All right, if you guys want, check those videos out. I think they're fun. I think they're fun to listen to. It's like an audio book of a fanfic happening with some interesting, sometimes crappy art. And like having the Force interact with like the bad guys in the 40K universe, that's actually interesting. Sorry about that. The glasses look cute on you. Really? Thank you. I actually think I look silly with glasses on, so thank you very much. That actually makes me happy. Or at least these glasses. Christmas came. Oh yeah, Christmas. I forgot. There we go. You are knocked out, buddy. Yeah, Rocky and Mochi are both knocked out, which is kind of like bad because that means when I go to sleep, they're gonna wake up and make noise. Hello, Yusuf. Pernil Imurtison. The fuck is that username? 4523. Next time, can you play Canoodle? I've never heard of that game. Goliath Chavez, 5108, sends 100 for 2 jewels. Thank you so much for the jewels. I really appreciate it. Crashman says the number everyone keeps saying. And you are God's girl saying hello, Yusuf. All right. All right. So now we're going to move on to the leathers. Actually, I think what I'm going to do before I do the leather is get container. What are we going to do? 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 I just had one of these things. Use this. Let's clean this out. I actually don't need that much leather. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just no. We put a little bit. We'll put a little bit. Wait a second. So the leather that I like, the contrast rate for the leather I like is rather strong. So I'm gonna calm it down. We're gonna put some technical median. We're gonna mix it with some gore grunts or fur. I think I forgot. No. Something else. Snakebite leather. Dora the Destroyer. I like your forearms. My forearms are pathetic right now, but thank you for liking my forearms. I gotta get in shape. My forearms are tiny. This is the smallest my arms have been since I was a teenager, like an early teenager. When I started college, I started also working out like crazy and then doing construction work, so I got like big. Not big, but I got bigger than this. Like, I'm actually really ashamed of my forearms and my wrists are so tiny right now. Oh my God. But thank you very much. I'm very happy for the compliment. I appreciate it like crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you for trying to heal my broken ego. I think they look attractive. Thank you. You look nice now. Thank you very much. Compliments make me happy. I appreciate it. You're amazing. All right. Dora Destroyer, a little early to celebrate Christmas. It is not too early. It is just right for Christmas. How dare you? Really, again, so I guess you're like a little new here, but this was just like to cheer me up a while ago, and then I liked it, and it was kind of like fun to look at, and then it seemed like a lot of people in the community also enjoyed coming in and seeing the Christmas stuff. So I was like, you know what, leave it up, own the Christmas. I actually will change it to like Thanksgiving themed stuff as we get closer to Thanksgiving and during Thanksgiving week. But day after Thanksgiving, we are going back to Christmas, baby. Doing good, Bernardo. Doing good. Chris M. If you say so, I'm going with it. It's not too early then. Thank you for that. Dinizio Abdullah Yivi Su 4PG says hi. Dude, that username. You just smack the keyboard when you put that username in. Like that username is like an Apple password. That's like the username you use for like a Pornhub profile you do not want people to go into. Like, my family cannot know I'm into this. And his password must be insane. How to say you're a degenerate without saying you're degenerate? That username. I'm just saying. You must be into some weird stuff. Speaking of Pornhub, you seem very familiar for it. Do you want me to put my Pornhub hat on? I'll go get my Pornhub hat. I also have a Pornhub hoodie. So yeah, I am somewhat familiar with it. Please do. You know what? I don't pull it out on a whim. I have it. The channel has seen it before. But if you want to be blessed with the Pornhub hat, that's like a super chat at least. So here we go, cowboy so far. Or probably in the way there. There we go. Get my face out of the shot. So yeah, there was a Pornhub pop-up in Manhattan a while ago. Like they were doing some big events. And I kind of wanted to go. I kind of wanted to go to the pop-up event. But then again, it's just like, let's be honest. As fun as it would have been going to the Pornhub pop-up event, like, it's kind of like the conversation I had about going to like those sex expos. Like, you don't want to touch anything, considering what's happening. But like, they had a Pornhub pop-up in Manhattan, somewhat close to my apartment, but I never ended up going. So I ended up just going to their website, and you would not believe this, but Pornhub actually has more than just porn on their website. They have, I think they had like a nonprofit page where they're donating to a few causes. And then they had an online store where you're able to get Pornhub t-shirts and Pornhub hats and Pornhub hoodies. So I got myself the hat. I got like 2 Pornhub hats and a hoodie. And I think that's it. For fun, that's why. For poops and giggles. And like, you have no idea how happy people get when they see me walking around with a Pornhub hat or a Pornhub hoodie. Like, people buy you drinks at bars for wearing something like that. Like, people stop and take photos with you. I've had guys come up to me asking how they can get a job working for the Pornhub company. And I would just fuck with them and like, oh, well, if you want to know what we need coders for this, we need people for that. And they're like, really? Can I apply? Can I use you as a reference? I'm like, no, you can't use me for a reference. Just having fun. Propaganda bot. What do you use to whiten your tooth? That tooth. Propaganda brush teeth. I don't know. But I will get rid of you. And you are gone now. But yeah. They had some really cool, what's it called? There's a really fancy schmancy company who did a collaboration with Pornhub for like this winter jacket, but they wanted like $900 for it. Like, I am not paying $900 for a jacket just for the lulsies. I don't have that kind of money. Hello, senor. Chuy Locos 210. What is with the numbers at the end? All right. Let's get this guy's shoes done. Speaky English. No speaky Spanish here. Do you, dang. Do you plan to get more Pornhub stuff? It's Pornhub in my area code, okay? 5 more legends to like the live to get to 200. What? Weird, 197 thumbs up. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. All right. I can't say the P word. YouTube is against it. Give me a second, guys. 1 second here. It's a flagged word on live. Really? I did not know that. Let's try something here real quick. I don't think we'll get here, but I just put a crazy goal up there. Also, we'll show Rocky off since he's being adorable. He's dreaming. He's dreaming. Rocky, why are you so cute, buddy? All right, so I just set a goal. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm just screwing around. But if we get 50 donations, I'm gonna put on the Pornhub hat and hoodie. I think I have the hat nearby, but I'm pretty sure I have the hoodie around here. So yeah, all right. There we go. We're almost done with this little miniature. Let's get some flesh tones on him. leather, armor shade, fire slayer flesh. I want to use fire slayer flesh. Yeah, sure. If you upload videos in the hub, I will definitely watch it. Yeah, it's already hard enough to find a job. I don't think putting stuff on that fun website is gonna help me anymore. You gotta, yeah, that's a full transition, career-wise. That is really, really going in on something. I am not. So the fluffy cat is Rocky, and the tabby is Mochi. That's Floof. It's all Floof. Hi. You waking up? Hi. Hi. I keep moving the chair. It's probably bothering him. Rocky is a floofy boy. He's a really chatty cat. Rocky is a Siberian. He's a purebred Siberian. Shit. Hi, you waking up, buddy? Are you gonna want to cuddle soon? What? What's up, buddy? You wanna go to bed? Wanna go to bed together? Wanna cuddle? Watch some TV? I love you. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh man, your ears are. I just cleaned your ears. Yes. Yes. Oh, he's getting into the cuddle time. He's gonna want to climb on top of me and cuddle a little bit. I gotta hurry up. Oh no, my cat's gonna want to cuddle. Woe is me. I don't mean to sound like such a little bitch. I'm just letting you guys know. At certain, like, the later it gets at night, Rocky just wants to go in my arms and cuddle and sometimes fall asleep there for a bit, which I love, but doesn't really help the stream out. Hi. Yeah, he's already starting to do the kneading. Oh, this is a closed one. Yakartel. Oh, hell nah. Seems like a civilized person. Where's the red? Where's the red? Where's the red? You gonna cuddle? We're gonna cuddle? We're gonna cuddle now. It's cuddle time. It's cuddle time. Wow, what's up? The hat scare you? Come on. You good there? I gotta get the paint behind you. I gotta get the paint behind you. I'm gonna try to finish this miniature tonight, okay? Okay, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this. We're finishing this mini. Alright? He wants to go to bed. Apparently Yakatel doesn't understand what can't figure out a cat. Must be one of those UK people. We are at 209 thumbs up. Holy heck. And 105 people watching. Howdy, guys. My name is Bernardo Spaniol. I have a website called Nardio that I've not been good about updating. I do cosplay interviews on my channel. I do board game stuff. And late at night, I do mini painting and chit chat and interact with some of the not brightest people in the community and some cool people from the community. I have 2 cats. I live in Manhattan. And yeah, I'm also kind of a fan of Christmas and holiday stuff. Do you play chess? I have not played chess in years. I am not good at chess, but I used to play a little bit. Oh man, it is so dry in here. I just put that on the thing and it's drying out. I gotta start running the humidifier soon. My apartment gets dry come winter. I'm not good either. I got Chewy Locos. I got Super Mario chessboard set. Nice. There's like a spot in Manhattan in the West Village that has like, I think they must sell drugs there because there's no way they make rent. There's no way they make rent with selling chessboards. But they sell chessboards and they have a whole bunch of different kinds of chessboards. I've never seen anyone buy anything there. And that store has been open for like at least 30 plus years. So they must be selling some kind of drugs in there. I want a snack. I want to be naughty and have a snack. I shouldn't. I should not. But I want a snack. I'm gonna be a basic bitch and I want like milk and cookies. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm thinking about reaching into my kitchen and pulling out some snackies. What about you? What snacks would you like at this hour? It is 1:51 a.m. Oh my God. And it's 39 degrees here in Manhattan. Whoa. Ooh. I hope somebody that I know is very cold right now. 39 degrees. Oh. Rocky, it's cold outside, buddy. It's cold outside, little buddy. Yes. Yes. All right, we got cereal. And then we have Chunky Chips Ahoy. Ooh, good choices, good choices. Okay, what kind of cereal? If I was in a Nom Nom right now, I would have Frosted Mini Wheats. Frosted Mini Wheats are like crack for me. I can devour a box of Frosted Mini Wheats. And you're like, it's healthy, it's fiber. And you're just like inhaling those things. At least me. I mean, we all rub our nipples with Frosted Mini Wheats. I know that. But like, oh my God, those are so good. A close second would be Fruit Loops with marshmallows, but I haven't had that in like 10 years. And Chunky Chips Ahoy is a very good choice. Recently, they had Chewy Chips Ahoy mixed with Reese's peanut butter cups. I had a few of those. I was at somebody's house, and they had the Chewy Chips Ahoy with Reese's peanut butter cups in there. I could have inhaled the whole package. Please print 9. If you eat cereal as a man, you're gay. Is that you trying to justify your life like it's because of the cereal, not because your dad went into your bedroom and used you like a fuck toy? That is such a weird thing to say. I'm going to assume you're your dad's personal unga hole. to write a comment that bad, and he was using your ear as the whole, because there's nothing left of your brain. I can't. Moderator? Nah. A comment that stupid only makes him look bad. And it's also fun to make fun of with something that bad. Like, it's giggle candy. I saw cream-covered Oreos the other day. They looked fire. Okay, so the white chocolate-covered Oreos are always amazing. I haven't had them in like 20 years, but I used to have them as like a holiday tradition, and they're amazing. They're amazing. Hi. Did you almost fall? Did you almost fall? Come over here. Come over here. So Rocky has this thing where he likes to like hang out on the edge of things, and then he falls, which horrifies me because like you're gonna get hurt. I thought I saw poop on your butt. Nardio shuts down, please print 9. I mean, he shut himself down with that stupid ass comment. I bet you this guy goes in front of girls, drools, and gets mad when she walks away. Yo, I'll pay for your OnlyFans. Oh my God. Like, you read some comments, you're like, there is not any brain matter in there left anymore. This is another one of those people that their family gave a cell phone to and said, go away. Like, this is the kind of person that years ago the family would lock in the basement or the attic or out in the field, but now he's given a cell phone and left to go alone on YouTube. Oh, hey buddy. Hi. See, now I want some frosted mini wheats. Damn it. Nardio, you lit, bro. I'm not lit. I'm not lit. Wait, lit still means like you're high, right? Because that's what the lingo means. I don't keep up with the trends. But no, I am not lit. I am sober. He wants attention. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. So Rocky starts doing this late at night when he wants to play. See that pose right there? That's a dad come play with me pose. He'll start rolling on his back, and then like he'll go get some of his toys, like these hair ties, and want to play. One here. Message health review. Whoa, Mika Arch just got himself banned for that comment that was hidden. So Mika Arch just offered to kill my cat, which is obviously not cool, and go fuck yourself. And Rocky, do not eat this. These are my... He's bored. He wants to play. Rocky. Okay, I got to put the camera down. He's eating my badges. He's eating my con badges. Stop. This is not a toy. Not a toy. These are my press badges. You know, I'm actually surprised it took you so long to attack this. I've had these here for years. So I go to anime conventions as press, and when I'm done with the con, I keep the badges, obviously. All right, no, you cannot chew my press badges. And then I'm encouraging bad behavior, you know that. I'm looking like a bad cat dad. You're so lazy. You're so lazy. Let me finish painting. Oh, I gotta cut your nails. Oh shit. All right. Bro banned me because I said his cat is cute and feels edibly cute. Were you the person I banned because you said that? I could have sworn I banned that person. But if you mentioned trying to cook and eat my cat, yeah, you're fucking getting banned, you asshole. And since you're okay with that, you're also banned. I'm okay with banning people. Oh, this guy looks like from a culture of people who eat cats. Yeah, fuck you. All right. Is that a handle lease in the background? A handle lease? A handle lease? What are you on about? There is a brush here. There's a painting handle. There's a brother label maker. There's a cat. I don't know what you mean by candle lease. A handle lease. All right. What's going on here? I'm sorry. Okay. Donnie, what's up? Nardio lit. That number. Light cool, I think. Yep, sober and Jewish. I'm not Jewish. Is that a Maine Coon? He's a Siberian. Do you ever put a piece of poo in your mouth? Go back into the basement. Play with cute baby. He's acting cute for the camera. Is this your basement? No, this is my kitchen. Is that a handle lease in the background? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you locked in someone's basement? No, it's my kitchen. BC Mute says hi. So much stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. How much does Rocky weigh? He gives very satisfying rugs. Rocky is a great hugger. How much does he weigh? I gotta weigh you, buddy. I worry that he gained weight recently. So at his heaviest, he was around 15 pounds. He's supposed to be a 12-pound cat, so we gotta keep it there. The problem is Rocky is a gorger, and my other cat is a grazer. It was even worse when I had 2 more cats because 3 out of the 4 cats were grazers, and that means they eat slowly throughout the day. Rocky eats and eats and eats. Unless he's actively busy doing stuff, like he has a lot of toys around, we're playing with him a lot, he has some other things to like go after, he will just eat. And yeah, I think he's eating most of his food. You look sad. Are you falling asleep? He's falling asleep. All right. You look familiar. I mean, okay. Nice decorations. Thank you, Roman. W cat. Yes, it is a very winning cat. Handle lease in the background up top, I guess. Up top, handle lease. I think you're just following me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Up top, we have miniature paints, a Godox umbrella. We have a bag of plastic wrap containers. We have more Christmas ornaments. We have ornaments, my refrigerator, and various items there. There is no handle lease there. I have no idea what you're on about. This is not your basement. Nope. I knew this is your kitchen. That thing from behind you looks like a fridge. That is a fridge. We even did a fridge tour. I'm rude and racist. Can't get viewers like that. If you ban people, if they compliment your cats, your cat is cute, and I was just complimenting him, banning, saying I'd actually eat a cat. Wait, okay, so I think this is the idiot I banned before who said they wanted to boil and eat my cat. So I banned him, like boil, eat, and kill my cat. So I banned him, and I think the same idiot came back with another username that was very similar. And now this lifeless piece of shit has come back with another account, upset that I banned him for saying he wanted to kill my cat. So now I gotta ban this account. What is, like, how broken are you that you have multiple accounts, you piece of shit, to troll people? Like, everyone else here is being cool and chit-chatting, and yours is broken. Oh, God. And like stuff like this a couple months ago is why I took a break from streaming. Because like honestly, tonight has been very good and chill when it comes to the trolls. And the idiots, like for a while before, it was just nothing but like clans of idiots like this. And they would have like, from my understanding, it was like like entire Discord servers of trolls and people with like multiple accounts. And it's just, they just say the most vile things. So for a while, I took a break from streaming. And I came back recently. For the most part, it's been a lot better. I also banned hundreds of people. But yeah. All right, okay, let's go back and see if anybody else sane is here. Oh yeah, so yeah, for a while ago, people in the chat were asking for a fridge tour, so we finally did one like a week ago. And they're asking for another one. So maybe soon we'll do another fridge tour. Yeah, weight management is really hard with multiple cats. It's super hard. I'm actually planning on taking one of so the plan right now is to empty out one of my bottom drawers that I don't use or I just have junk in. I'm going to take all the junk out, and then I'm going to make a hole big enough for Mochi, my smaller cat, to go into that Rocky, in theory, shouldn't be able to fit into. I'm going to put Mochi's food in that bottom drawer. I'm going to put Rocky's food out there. And Rocky's going to go through his food. And I'm sure he'll be trying to reach in there and get Mochi's food, but hopefully he can't. They actually sell the super duper high tech, very expensive feeder tray for cats, where it's like the cat feeder is this box with a plastic opening that only opens for specific cat chip. So like it won't open for Rocky, but it'll open for Mochi. It won't open, but that's like hundreds of dollars, and then I'm worried what happens when the battery dies or something, or like my cat gets stuck in there, or Rocky tries to kill it. Ugh. And again, this is better now. Before I used to have 4 cats here, and it was hard. It was really hard. Let's see. I wish my kitchen was this cool. Hey, you think my kitchen is cool? Thank you very much. Like the first nice thing somebody said about this kitchen. I try to make it cool. I used to actually have a different paint scheme going on, but now I'm going to paint the whole thing white because I might have to move out soon. All right, where we got? Duncan has a question. As long as it's not inappropriate, I really don't want to deal with any more idiots. Mr. Adam come. Oh, my bad. I thought that was a handle lease. What is a handle lease? I think you're just fucking with me. What is it exactly? Says weird username says hi. What a creep. I'm talking about that guy. Bro's gonna make another account probably. I meal feed my 4 cats twice a day. Yeah, well, you can feed them twice a day too. I only do 1 feeding a night. I used to feed the cats twice a day, and they were all putting on some weight. And a while ago, I had a cat who, toward the end of his life, got diabetes. We didn't realize it until the end. But yeah, I want to make sure my cats that I have now stay as healthy as long as possible. The guy made another account. The loser made another account. Michi, so this idiot keeps coming back, or maybe it's a bunch of trolls, but this piece of shit made another account. Although, you know what? Here's the thing. The funny thing is, like, a lot of streamers actually encourage this kind of behavior and, like, are good for it. In a weird way, the fucked up thing about YouTube is people like this lifeless freaking loser is good for me and my channel, because the more people chat, the more crazy chat that happens, the more reactions that happen. The crazier chat goes, the more YouTube pushes the channel out to people. So in theory, you kind of want trolls and an active community, and you want to, like, encourage dipshit pieces of crap like this. But on the other hand, it's like, I'm not here for that. And then it upsets people, and it upsets me, because, you know, fuck you. So we're going to ban this other account again, and I'm sure he'll come back again. But hey, it's so weird, because, like, I would do better as a YouTuber or streamer if I allowed... Well, 1, if I didn't drop what I painted. But 2, if I allowed this kind of behavior and encouraged it. Oh, the gun broke. No! Damn it! The cat guy did some cat-eating voodoo on me. Damn it. Womp womp. Oh well, it's just a toy. I didn't even paint it yet. Now he's gonna have like a stub of a gun with no barrel on it. But hey, you know what? Let's paint it. Let's get her done. Let's get her done and be done with it. All right, all right, all right. I meal feed my cats twice a day. So yeah, I'm only doing once a day now. It's so I could watch them for a while. What I would do is see how much the smaller cat ate, watch the bigger cat, and then like take away the leftover food and like slowly feed the other cat throughout the day. But in case hell freezes over and I finally get a job, I can't do that during the day unless I get a remote job. If I get a remote job, God, I wish I get a remote job. Then I could stay home with the cats and watch them and monitor their eating. But really, I got to get the cats used to eating once a day. That way, hopefully, Mochi starts eating more faster, and she started to kind of. And I'm just giving you guys way too much personal information. I have no idea how people find me interesting. I really don't. But yeah, I'm watching that, and I really hope Rocky normalizes what he eats and Mochi starts to eat more so he doesn't gorge at all. Let me guess, the same person will come back with another account. He did. We repute them in the holy nameplate Jesus. What? Says hi. Said Marvelous Jesus. Hi, what are you making? I'm painting a cowboy miniature, and he just fell right now, and his gun broke, and womp womp, that's life. And Skater Guy says, you're such a cat lady. I am not a cat lady. And this is why nobody likes skaters. Kyle Kitchen said he did. Dora Destroyer called it. Yes. Lifeless people gonna lifeless. Dirty says hello. Hello. See, all the crazy chat. We're getting more people in the stream. YouTube wants trolls. I'm new. What are we talking about? Do the cats sleep with you? I can see Rocky being a big snuggle bug at night. Rocky does not. He sleeps next to me sometimes, but he's for a while he's been his own cat. Like he'll just sleep out here in the kitchen by himself like this, or in the middle of the floor. Mochi, my little tabby, loves to sleep right next to me. She has I have a box in the bed. Well, two things. Either I take this entire cat house and put it on the bed next to me, or I keep a box next to me, and she'll just sleep in that all night to my left. She just has to do that. Dirty 2001 says, cats! I have 3 cats. Cool. But yeah, Mochi likes to sleep next to me. And when I had another 2 cats, they would occasionally sleep next to me, but they were also kind of like their own beings. Before that, the cat I had would sleep next to me, like right next to me every night for years, which I loved. I mean, it's not good for me because the cat who loves to sleep next to me, Mochi, I am ridiculously allergic to her. Rocky, I'm not allergic to because he's a Siberian, so he doesn't really mess with my allergies. But the one who likes to sleep next to me, the one who likes to get on my pillows, the one who likes to like snuggle on my face at night, I'm horribly allergic to. Don't spam emojis. I mean, I get, you know, it's weird. Again, like I was saying before, like the whole emoji spam thing. Like, it's weird because YouTube loves the more interaction like that. And a lot of streamers, like, how do I say it, like, encourage this. For me, I actually read the chats. So, like, I was thinking about doing, like, some show type things where I would, like, you know, talk about things that I find cool or, like, conversational topics. And if I'm not monitoring chat so much, I guess it's fine to let people just go full crazy in there and emoji like crazy, because the more people emoji, like the more YouTube promotes it and pushes the channel. I, on the other hand, just kind of like to read the chat and feel like I'm chit-chatting with you guys. So like the emoji spam or the mentally broken losers, it just detracts from the experience for me. All right, what's going on here? Tanjiro King C86, I hate you. Okay. Touch grass, yeah, it would suck switching over from fee feed to portion control for that reason. My cats eat their whole meal per sitting. God, you're lucky. You're lucky. Oh, I wish my cats ate in one sitting. It's all they're used to. I wish. Tanjiro's telling me to be quiet. Okay. So, this might be the same loser from last time. It's just another loser just trying to mess around. I'm a sub. Thank you for the sub. Opinion on Nick Fuentes? I don't know. He sounds Puerto Rican. I don't know. You're like, you fucking racist. Like all of us Spanish people know each other. Well, what the? Yo, what do you think about Nick Fuentes? How do you think I know Nick Fuentes? What do you think about Maria Rivera? What do you think of John Rodriguez? What do you think of Pedro Cantor? Look, all of us Hispanics don't know each other. I'm glad you think we do, but we don't. You fucking racist. I say that jokingly. He's Italian. Well, he has a fun name for an Italian. I mean, then again, my last name is Espanol. So I think he might have a little bit of Hispicky in him. I'm pretty sure with a last name like Fuentes, he has some like something in him. Maybe like Puerto Rican, maybe Mexican, who knows. But if you're obsessed with this Nick guy, maybe you should go watch Nick. It's always weird when people come in and ask about somebody else. Like, do you know this person? Do you like them too? He's probably like a huge fan. And now someone's writing some weird stuff. He's not live now. Okay, so you're a super fan. Okay. I do not know Nick. I guess he streams. I hope he's cool. And if you like him, that's cool. If you don't like him, that's cool. I don't care. Nick is a bad person. I don't care. You like who you like. You don't like who you don't like. But if you're going to come in here and either try to promote somebody, I'm not here for that. This is my stream. If you're here to shit talk somebody, I'm not here for that. I don't care. Like realistically, and if you're gonna if this is like to gossip about people, that all that sort of behavior does is make me want to see them, because I'm so sick of everybody getting canceled for every fucking thing. Every time somebody's like, oh, they're horrible, they're evil, you know what that makes me want to do? It makes me want to watch them, because they're probably great. So yeah. Tyson retracted his message. No, he's very bad. Okay, I don't care. W. Dirty. Okay, Dirty, don't spam. Tyson, I'm Mexican. Are you Puerto Rican? I am. You are W. Have a good night. Thank you, Forrest. I hope you have a great night. And I hope, maybe I'll look into this Nick Fuentes person. Look, I got enough Spanish people around me. We keep importing them. They keep coming in. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. I don't need to know about more of them. How dare you? I'm a spam if I want to. I mean, you can, but I could ban you. And again, it's weird. Like, I could let it happen and it could help me out, but it's just like, I'm reading the comments and spam just kind of makes it harder. Let's refresh the page, see where we're at. Holy crap, 252 thumbs up and 108 people watching. Thank you guys so very, 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 very much. I appreciate you all. You know what's funny? I've on the stream, I have a lot of people who are Mexican, either from in Mexico, and a lot of people in California, which is cool. I will say, and this is not me shit talking, this is my experience. I've always wanted to meet a nice Mexican. Every Mexican I've ever met was either crazy or a horrible asshole. And it makes me sad because I hear they're very lovely people. It just so happens that I've always just met the worst. Like, yeah. I want to meet some nice Mexicans. Some really nice, chill Mexicans. I was told once that I'm like the first nice Puerto Rican somebody's met. So, you know, that's how the universe works. I guess you just meet like a whole bunch of shit, and then maybe if you're lucky, you meet like a nice one or two. I'm so sad his gun broke. It looks so stupid now. You want to know something? No. Touch grass? Wow. It's a dinosaur fact. I don't care. I bet you can't say rough 2 times. Why do you want me to bark? Hello? Do you live in Puerto Rico? No, I live in New York City. Want to know a dinosaur factor? No, not really. Those are... Those are culos. They ain't real Mexicans. Make them a new gun. I could just put a little, but the funny thing is the barrel is so tiny, it'd probably be a pain in the, it'll always fall off. So I'm not gonna bother. So yeah, he's like 99% done. All right, so that's it. Dinosaurs live 200 years apart from each other. Cool. All right, so here we are. This is what I've accomplished with my life so far. You've enabled me. Oh no, this is okay. There we go. I see what you're trying to say. I do like cider. I like cider a lot. Cider's delicious. Cops raiding your house. Why the sirens? I live in New York City. I live in Manhattan. So you're gonna hear a lot of sirens. You're gonna hear a lot of ambulances. You probably hear a few other stupid fun things. Tyson treatment with a lot of people just taking messages, right? Taking away your messages. All right. I kind of want to give him a wash, but I kind of love him bright as is. Hey, got our first cowboy mostly done. Do you get a wash? You know, shits and giggles. Let's let him dry for a minute and we'll come back and douse him in some wash. Are you from New York City? Yes, I am. Yo, I might be back. I'm gonna check out some more streams. Go have fun. Try not to spam so much. It's a little irksome, but I'm glad you had fun. Have a good night. I removed my messages because of typo. Okay. Writing some crazy stuff, aren't you? I eat bats. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. Cool. I've only been to Boston once. How old are you? I'm old enough to be legal. Alright, so what do we have? Black Legion, Fire Slayer Flesh, Shade the Gloss. I don't know how that gloss would work down here. I think that'd be a little too dark. And then it's glossy. Do you want to get married? I would love to get married one day. One day I will get married and it will be glorious. Oh, at this point, I probably would just do like a city hall wedding. Like when I was young, when I was a young man who expected to have a better bank account than I have now, I wanted a huge wedding, like an over-the-top gigantic. I was gonna be the bridezilla. That's how I wanted my wedding, like stupidly amazing. Now I probably would just do it in front of the court, get her done, and save the money and enjoy it with my wife. I'm surprised Rocky hasn't tried to climb you again. Yeah, if you watched the channel before, you'd notice Rocky at night usually just climb on me for attention, usually toward the end of the stream. I guess it's earlier than I normally, because I think around 2 or like later on by 3 a.m. he starts getting really affectionate. But I don't know. I gotta take him to the vet, so hopefully he's healthy. But yeah, I mean, it kind of works out too, because that means he's not really interrupting the stream. So as much as I love having him climb on me, this is kind of nice to be able to get something done and not worry about Rocky climbing on me, getting his fur and stuff. I was about to ask why there are sirens. My messages. Surprised Rocky's climbing to you. Nora has been talking to me. Please, 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 don't talk to me. Do not see what you're. Wait, what? Dora, I'm not gonna get married with you. I don't know you, and I do not want to try online dating. Cause no. Let's see here. Oh man, what's going on with my computer? Nora has been talking to me. Please Don't talk to me. Do not see what you're saying, please. Kevin, Nora is not talking to you. Calm down. There is no Nora. I think Kevin's going crazy. Slash, hey, I really like your Blitzball videos. Thanks. Not much vids about this game on YouTube. I'm happy you like the Blitzball videos. Hopefully soon I will come out with more videos. I still have plenty of teams that need to be played, and I'm sure as soon as I can, I will be making a lot more Blitzball content. Just not right now, but I will get to that point. But thank you for watching. I'm glad you like them. Give me a second. I gotta refresh the stream. I'm having some issues on here. That's so weird. Okay, YouTube's kind of breaking for me right now. I mean, probably time to start wrapping it up soon. Let's get a wash, and then we'll go from there. What do we have here? Gilliman Flesh. I guess I could do that with some... Mortarium Grime might actually work. I'd come back tomorrow and do some brighter colors. What do we have here? Null oil. Good old null oil. I don't want them glossy. Agrax will probably be a little too brown. We will use a little bit. Actually, I just had an idea and I lost it. I'm stupid. Use a little bit of null oil. Oh, this was new. Well, fuck it. Like everyone else, I have spilled so much null oil. I buy plenty of pots of it. We have just opened a virgin pot of null oil. I normally don't shade my miniatures, but we're just gonna screw around with this one. Enjoy your bath, little buddy. Trying to hurry up and sop up all the extra heavy starts. Stir, getting stupid. Sorry to sound like those foot people in chat. All right, he's gotten his null oil bath, and I guess in an hour come back and add highlights, but we're not going to do the hour. We'll probably come back to him tomorrow and brighten him back up a little bit, although I'm kind of digging his darker phase here too. But yeah, we're going to brighten him up a little bit more, add some highlights back in, add a little bit more color back in there. And I didn't do too bad a job with the null oil wash and the cleanup. Little spots are wonky, but you know what, that's fine. I'm actually going to have his lower parts dirtier, so I'm going to hit him with some Materium grime later on his legs and stuff, considering he's walking around all the time, and his little broken snub nose revolver pistol will be brightened up a bit too. So yeah, this is where we're at tonight so far. All right. How are you all doing? Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. You know, this is gonna sound weird. Maybe not. Maybe this will be fine. But this is streaming has been the highlight of my day, every day, for a while now. I'm actually really enjoying this, and it's weird because for a while it was stressing me out because of all the crazies. But now it's gotten better community-wise, and yeah. I think this helps balance out the day-to-day grind of job hunting just right. The only problem is like my community only shows up after like a lot of the numbers start coming in late. Although I appreciate that I have a solid crowd of about like 10 to like 15 people who are there with me at like 10 p.m. or so when I start streaming. So I appreciate you guys, but like a majority of the community seems to be like after midnight crowd. So I'm really curious about how this is going to work out if I do eventually find myself a full-time job. Like, how am I going to make this work? Unless I get like a job that's like you start at 4 p.m. and you end at 8, like, or start at like noon and you end at 8. I know there are those jobs. So who knows? We shall see how this works out. But yeah, I still want cookies. Damn it! I shouldn't eat cookies. Where are we at here? Oh wow! Wait a minute. Yeah, Dirty, you're young. What? Oh, Dirty's back. Okay. I don't care if a girl has small tidbits. What? Beef curtains. Okay, I think DB Coopers also comes in and says random stuff. Touch grass. Usually young kids say they are leaving, then 10 seconds later, not. Yeah, God, it's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. Or they're the same also people who like come in and like, I'm leaving, I'm coming back, I'm back. It's like, it honestly, like, it's just sad because it is kids who just want attention. And like, there are unfortunately just so many kids now whose parents ignore them and just hand them a cell phone or hand them a tablet. And it's just really just heartbreaking. Like really just heartbreaking when you think about it, like how many people are just like desperate for attention. This is how they behave. And then like young children, like I've had a few people in the channel. This is part of what depressed me, and it depressed the hell out of me when I was streaming before. I had a lot of kids come on, a lot of lonely kids. It's like, oh, my parents are like, I was like, oh, I'm not here for your sob story, kid. That's what life is. But like, it makes me feel bad. It does. And I don't know. I wish I was able to somehow create a community or something where people can like go and relax. But you don't want to make a community for kids. Or you don't want to make a community for people who are just like broken, like the person who wants to eat cats or the guy who wants to like lick feet. So like, I don't know what you do. Dora Destroyer. Goodbye, sweet Nardio. I had fun with you. Goodbye. Dramatic much? But have a good night, Dora. Thanks for coming on again. Well, it's 9:31 here, and it's interesting to see how you're tired that early. So you're way far back from me. You're 6 hours behind me. Interesting. Or you're so far in the future. It gets weird. Time is weird. It's 2:33 a.m. here in New York City, so I'm a little tired. And thankfully, chat has been chill, so I'm able to relax. But also, I've been jogging again and doing push-ups and sit-ups because I let myself gain a little bit of weight last month. actually a month and a half, because I got sick and I was sick for a while. So when I was sick, I took a break from my diet. So I gained what did I go up to? I gained 8 pounds, which hurts. Not a huge deal. I'm still much lighter than I was last year or even a few months ago. When I started this year, I was like over 200. I was like 212 or 220 pounds. I was a fatty. Now I'm down to 170 or 169. My lowest was so far. My lowest is like 159, and then like I was hovering around the 160s for a bit because you got to take breaks when you like lose weight so your body can adapt. And I took a break from the one, and I was in the 161 to 163 range for a while, which was good. But then I gained weight. Once I took a break, once I got sick and I started eating food to like fill my belly, because when I got sick, it was a really bad virus that fucked me up for a while. So I said, well, while I'm sick, might as well feed my body. And then I was so sick, and it's just me here by myself in the apartment. So it was like kind of like junk food and canned food because I was way too fucked up to cook. Oh, I'm signed out of YouTube now. I'm signed out of YouTube. That's interesting. That's weird that happened. All right. So with that, okay, the stream is breaking again. Okay. So how tall are you? How tall do you think I am? How tall do you think I am? What kind of paint is that? Okay, so we have Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl. We have Games Workshop Citadel Color. And we have a little bit of Army Paint or Speed Paint. Tonight I've mostly been using Games Workshop's paint and a little bit of Pro Acryl. And we painted up this cowboy. 5'9" is my guess. 5'10". All right, the winning answer is I am 5'8". Slash, I am that far that I am not very familiar with the weight measuring system. Well, I can translate, but still unusual. Warren Strong, somebody's Italian and somebody feeds their cats. I also feed my cats. All right, so Warren's just catching up on chat. So close. You guys are close. You guys are close. I mean, you know, hey, I'm okay with my height. There's a plethora of women around me in New York City who are like 5 foot to 5'4" goddesses. The last woman I dated was like 5'7", 5'8", which was great. Most of the women I've ever dated were around 5'2" to 5'4". So when I dated somebody who was like nearly my height, it was so interesting. All right. Well done, Gato. Gato is doing great. Gato is sleeping well. All right, so I think I'm gonna start calling it soon. It's almost 3 a.m. I have to go to bed early for the not job I don't have tomorrow, but I'm gonna get up early and try to work on some content for Nardio. And then, so tomorrow night, tonight at 7-something p.m., there's going to be a Games Workshop live stream going over all the new reveals. Do you guys want to hang out with me? Like digitally, like I stream the live stream and you guys hang out and we go over, give our impressions, talk about what's happening, all the new cool stuff I can't afford but I'm gonna want. If you want to, I'm gonna try live streaming the event. It's gonna be a horizontal stream, so it won't be vertical like this on the phone. But if you guys want to hang out with me, I'd appreciate it. Anywho, my name is Bernardo Spaniel. But before we go, I'm gonna show you the cats again. All right, where are we? That's Mochi. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. Oh yeah, and this is the miniature we painted last night together. And then this is Rocky. He's sleeping. And I will be sleeping soon. My name is Bernardo Spaniel. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for cheering me up. Thank you for spending your night with me and relaxing with me here. I appreciate it. You guys help cheer me up and you're all awesome. I wish you the very best. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night when I live stream the YouTube event. When I make a YouTube event live streaming the Games Workshop stuff. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful night. I wish you all the best. Goodbye.